Yo, what the deals? Who we got? Ken, what up, blood? What's going on? What's going on and on and on? All right. We got 7 of you motherfuckers in here. Just got back from Brooklyn. Back up in this bitch. Where's everybody at? Fuck's going on? I went live earlier. I barely had 25 people. Depressing. Where's everybody at? Ain't nobody calling in. Ain't nothing. What's popping? What the fuck is popping? What is popping? All right. Oh shit! What up, CT? I just got back. Yo, CT. You ever take 95? They put me on 95 from Brooklyn, and the shit was backed up. That shit was backed up like constipation. That shit was backed up like too much iron in your diet. So we got off, did some tricky shit in Stanford, and they got on the merit, and then we fucking flew home. What up, Chain? What up, Chain? That shit was fucked up. Backed up. How am I going to be in Greenwich? And it said I was 50 minutes away from an hour from Norwalk, and I'm in Greenwich. That's like a 15-minute drive, no traffic. That's why I want to move the fuck out of here. See Jisms. Do you discuss what happens on the channel with Tia? Why don't you jump in, CJ? Jump in the panel. Yeah. I mean, not all of it. I don't hide it from her. We just don't talk about everything, but I discuss pivotal things. Why? Why you ask? Why you ask? See? Fuck the markers. I got a flashlight. This is what we're doing right here. Booyaka. Fuck the markers. We got a flashlight at this bitch.
Marco, what's up?
What's up, man? Annoyed from this bullshit ass traffic?
Yeah, I get like that sometimes.
95 is, those of you who don't know, 95, they allow trucks. So the shit is just backed up like iron in your diet. Always, because they got all these massive trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. So.
What on time during the day was you coming
just
back
now.
home?
Literally just now.
Damn, just now. Wow.
It said I was going to get back at 9:45. It tacked on almost an hour of traffic, and all of it from your fucking neck of the woods, from like Greenwich and Stanford on. Traffic all from that point on. Less traffic in Manhattan, in Brooklyn, than it was in fucking. I'm sorry, no offense to you. I hate fucking Connecticut. The shit's pretty visually, like parts of it, but that's it.
Yeah, that's funny you said that.
I live in Brooklyn.
It's funny you said that because me and my wife was talking, and she's like, so we need to talk about our final destination in life. She said, what are we doing? She's from Hawaii. So.
Oh, so where you guys want to go?
She wants to go back home.
Shit, that's paradise. I mean, I know it's expensive, and you got to work here. You can't go there, can you?
Nah, I could. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It was just, yeah. I mean, all her family's out there, so it's rough on her. I give her credit for sticking it out as long as she did.
Sure.
But
Sure.
you got all your family out there, and you got my family here, and it's.
What's up, Garden State, Robert?
What's up? Yeah, I've been busy, but schoolwork.
Was you
I
were
didn't
close
see it,
today, right?
man.
You were
Oh
close today.
no, we're not close.
What?
Not
Oh,
our
you guys
school.
don't. Oh, that's because you're a private school, right?
No, this is public.
I thought
What's
all the
today? Jewish
public.
holiday?
Yeah, I thought they all
Oh,
recognized
they
that
took
shit.
that away. They took they took
Good,
them Jewish holidays away.
good.
We don't
Damn
get
Jew.
off of that.
I'm just kidding. My father was partial Jewish, so I can make fun of him. Um,
Uh,
yeah,
man,
man.
I just heard this Jake Paul and Tank thing was a joke. I didn't
Well,
see it, but
I was at the press conference yesterday. For those of you who weren't on last night with me, I was at this shit yesterday live. It was in the city right by my
I
old
love it.
neighborhood.
what
It was cool.
was it? You
It
thought
was
it was acting?
no
So,
Tank is slightly on the spectrum. I really believe. I'm not trying to be funny. He's a very awkward dude. He's very. He gets very. I think tongue tied. He gets very. I think he has like social anxiety kind of shit. Maybe not anxiety, but maybe social awkwardness, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I mean, that's why
So
Floyd talked for him a lot of the beginning of his career.
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he was funny too, though. He was like, you guys probably saw it. He was talking about Jake Paul's mohawk, and anybody who has a mohawk's a fucking idiot. And it was weird. Like it was random, like Rain Man shit, but it was funny. So, but I mean, I love the fight. I do. I like it. I think it'll be fun. My only concern is that they're not going to go hard. That they're just going to kind of, tap 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 tap.
Yeah, it's gonna be my prediction is gonna be a draw or Tank's gonna get the decision.
I hope Tank fucks him up. I hope Tank like does what Pacquiao did to Margarito on his fucking grill. That's what I hope.
so I'm the other way around, man. I want Tank to be gone. I wish he was gone from boxing. I wish Jake would knock him out. I wish Jake would be like, we ain't gonna fight for real, and Jake just sucker punches him. I'm being
Why?
serious.
Why you want him
He
gone?
knocks him out.
What's wrong with
I
Tank?
just can't. I'm sick of these guys. He won't fight. He won't fight Roach again. Lost the fight. Won't fight him again. Go fight for. He needs to go. He just need. Why won't he fight Roach? He strung Roach along for all them months, and then don't fight him. That's terrible.
Because it's a risky fight. I think he's done with risks. I'm not saying it's okay, but that seems like what it looks
Then
like.
get him out. Get
But
him
what if
out of
he
there.
what if he just took this fight to get the money and then decides
Yeah.
to
Why else do you think he took it?
no, I'm saying yeah, he took the fight to get the big payday and then he goes back and gets Roach's rematch.
But
If
do
he
you
did
think?
that, I'm not that mad.
Do you think
Too
he's really
late.
going to?
Roach at 140 now.
Do you think
Yeah.
he's really going to fight Roach again?
No.
I'm still going. I'm the only reason why I say he will because I still believe. I mean, he's a fighter, so I'm thinking. Listen, I can't go out like that. People think he really won, so I got to get my get back. So that's what I'm hoping that he's thinking.
Yo, Alan, you kind of look like a young Shine. You know the rapper Shine?
Oh my God,
You know what
man.
I'm talking about? That might be.
All black people don't look alike.
They kind of. Well, I mean, that's what my mom's. Now I'm just playing. Now you do look like Shine a little bit, though, to me. A
I
little
don't,
bit.
man. I do not look like Shine, bro.
Anybody agree with me?
I love Shine, man.
The other two gentlemen, do you agree? A little bit like a young Shine? No.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's it.
A young
I'm
Shine.
on
I'm
my
Ah,
old,
phone. I
man.
can't see.
I'm a young Shine and I'm old.
CT sees it. CT sees it right there. Check it
Got
out,
clear
Bob. That's
skin,
young
man.
Shine right there.
Nah, man. Nah.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dusk. A bang. Let your fucking
Nah, I
brains
don't
bang.
think so.
Nah,
I
Whatever.
remember
bro.
Me
that
and
dude.
CT
Hey,
believe.
I'll tell you what, man.
What's up?
Tank is historically, the cherry pick gone wrong. He don't really come back because you remember, the pit bull fight. I mean, he gave pit bull a name because of how competitive that fight was, and everyone was expecting and requesting a rematch,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't give him that. And Lamont Roach clearly won the bout. He's not going to fight Lamont Roach again. In fact, he's not going to fight anyone that could be risky. Because his brand is centered around the fact that he has this unblemished record. Apparently he's this 90 percentile power puncher, as you would say, Marcos, but in reality he has a resume full of showcase bouts. So Tank's not gonna fight anyone, man. And
Right, but
respect him. I don't dig into anyone's
but
pocket. Who
he's
knows what
been
he's making?
he's been
But
pretty honest with that though. He's like, I'm done. I have 1 foot out. I don't like. He's at least he's being
well,
honest.
But
he's
that's
not
why I
being
want him
honest.
gone. I wish he was gone. We need to get rid of these guys, man. That's why I really hope he sucker punches him. I'm dead serious. I hope he play
I mean,
fight and just sucker punch him and knock him, lay him out.
well,
I don't want him to
he's
get hurt
gone.
for a long time. I just want him to get knocked out.
He's
Midnight
gone,
Pop.
man. Like retired fighters take exhibitions. So he in real. I mean, this is a clown show. So he's in fact gone. He's
It,
not in boxing anymore.
it's goofy. It's Jake's gonna think if Jake beats him, he's gonna. This is what I don't like about Jake. The only thing I don't like if he beats Tank, right? Let's say he just outboxes him, uses his size, holds him. He's gonna think he really did something, which to me is like insane when he's so
Yeah,
much
but
bigger.
he's not gonna do that.
Probably not, but if he does, his brain won't let him be like, well, I'm a lot bigger. It's not fair. His brain will turn to like, well, of course, I'm a better fighter. I beat a
Maybe he'll
world
fight
champion.
Usyk then.
Yeah, right. Well, that's what Jake will do. He'll be like, I beat a current world champion. People
I
think blah blah
think
blah. That's what he'll say.
I think the money fight
I
though. I
believe
would
he'll
have liked
say
to
that.
see. I would have liked to see Paul fight Wilder. He
Um,
should have done that. I mean,
nah,
for the sake of circus. I mean, that's a good circus bout. I
he's on a
mean,
death wish like Burt Reynolds. He does that.
that's. I mean, come on, man. You're giving. I mean, Wilder can't really box. Yes, he
Not
could
anymore.
punch, but what do you mean not anymore? He
He
could
can't
never
punch
box.
anymore. He can't even punch anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you just. I mean, you have a lot of people that's hoping that Jake Paul get his face knocked off, and we all know Wilder can't box and he can't really punch anymore. I mean, just the thought of him getting smoked would be great for that version of the sport or whatever it may call. So
I don't
I
mind
mean
seeing.
I think that would have been more of a spectacle than this Tank versus Paul.
I think we all like this fight to some extent. I'm gonna speak for you guys, and you can tell me after if I'm wrong, because either outcome is a bit satisfying. Either you see Jake get his delusionary fucking face bashed in, or you see Tank get those repercussions for not fighting Roach and taking a goofy fight like this to begin with. So either one losing is deserves it in a way.
No,
I
but
mean,
it,
Tank
no
will
one's no
lose.
no one's gonna get hurt, Marco. Like as long as you're selling this story to the casual audience, then people are gonna run away with the thought that there could be a knockout or someone can get hurt. I mean, but no one's gonna get hurt. No one's gonna get knocked out. It's just it's a facade, man. Just we got to live with the fact that this is a clown show, which is cool. There is a segment of the sport for clown shows, and that's what it is. No one's gonna get hurt.
I don't see Jake getting hurt. I do see possibly, simply because Jake can't punch, and of course he got 60 pounds on him. I do see Tank getting hurt if he gets hit properly.
Stop it, Marco. Just don't do that, man.
Size, man, physics.
No, man. Just
You're a
leave.
studious person. Physics.
No, but as long as you're selling this message, there is some casuals that's listening to your show and they're sold on the thought that that could possibly happen.
It could.
And we have to be grown-ups now and understand that this is not
Okay. So,
this is not made to be
so
to yeah.
you, Alan, and this fucking guy here from the Bronx, this fucking Boricua. You guys are both telling me that a 200-pound man who can punch hard, landing flush on a 5'4", 135-pounder can't hurt him?
Marco, if Mike Tyson wanted to hurt Jake Paul, he could have hurt Jake Paul.
No, Mike Tyson had no knees. Literally, he was injured.
Dude, like
You don't have legs, you can't punch.
I didn't even watch the fight, but I watched snippets where Tyson essentially just let punches, like
Nah,
punches that he would have thrown, and he just said, "Nah, I'm just
nah. You're
gonna
talking about
let it
that one
fly."
famous one that Tyson was about to throw. I'm telling you, you need your legs planted into the earth like eucalyptus roots. You need them planted to generate power. His knees were shot.
Mhm.
We saw the knee brace. That's why he had no
Okay,
power.
so if that's the case, then he had no knees, no power, no legs. So how come Jake Paul didn't knock him out?
Jake Paul pulled back clearly because
Okay,
Jake
so
Paul.
so that's what I'm telling you. This is is just a show, man. It's a show. This isn't
But
boxing.
you know what? Let me ask you a question
It's
though. There's a difference between Jake piecing up Tank and Jake piecing up a 60-year-old legend in Mike. It's going to
No,
be
it's
looked at
not.
very differently.
No, it's not. It's the
You don't
same
think?
thing. This is like WWE, man. You know, there is. I mean, there is a story for how this is gonna go. Okay.
I keep on telling Marco this, but he doesn't
Yeah, yeah.
believe
I
me.
mean, like you can look. Did you see
Okay,
the promotion today? Look at the
I'm
promotion.
I'm
This
going
fake push,
by.
this
Look,
fake
you guys
push,
could be right.
and then the
You could be right.
influencer, and then the influencer walks up, and she's like, "No, guy," you know what I mean? Kind of
Look,
just
you guys could
break
be
it
right.
up.
You guys could be right that it's scripted, possibly. But I'm going on the premise that it's not, because until I know it is, it's not. So I'm trying to give you the analytics on if a fight actually happens, a real fight. Now, if it's completely scripted, yeah, well then you're right. But none of us know if that's the actual case.
Yes, I think I'm pretty sure that this is a
It's a big
scripted
deal if
fight.
it's scripted. I mean,
Well,
people
it's
are betting on
illegal.
this fight. I don't
It's
think
illegal,
Tyson's
yeah.
going
I
to
mean, but
fight
that's
either.
not like people don't do illegal shit. But right, Aiden, it's
Oh
illegal.
yeah,
Marco, like even like the state of Georgia knew it was it was
No, they didn't want to
like a
sanction
script.
the weight difference.
Yeah, I mean, but it like
I don't think they
it's
wanted anything to do with the
yeah, they
fight.
didn't want anything to do with it. I
Well,
think Georgia want an actual fight to come. They want a big fight. Maybe they want Norman Jr. to fight there. Like they want to be considered a you know a piece of boxing. They know it's some money in the sport.
I mean,
Maybe they want some of it.
Dan Raphael said it was just like a filing issue, but maybe he was wrong about that. He also said there were like some personal issues. I'm not going to be watching this fight. I will not watch it live.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even think I've ever watched an
I'm
exhibition
watching
bout.
it. I'll
I'm trying
fly
to
down
think
there
of it.
too. If I get credit, I'm going down there because I got family in Florida. Fuck it. Fuck
Hey.
it.
Man, take HOD with you because he's the biggest Jake Paul glazer on the planet.
There is
I
no
mean,
way I'm
so
bringing that loudmouth pervert with me anywhere.
now in respect to Jake Paul though, he typically, I mean, he typically have actual fights on the undercards of his bouts, and he
Yeah.
does a solid job with
Yes.
exposing fighters. You
Yep.
know, from my understanding, Alicia Baumgardner is going to be fighting a 12-round fight. Respect to her or whatever, you know, because at first I was like, I mean, it makes sense that she's glazing over the Jake Paul and the Tank and all this prior to the fight, and then
Mm-hmm.
she was announced as someone on the undercard.
Right.
Limited respect to her, but I respect the fact that she is going to be fighting in the 12-round bout. In fact, she dropped the WBC title because WBC. I do not approve of women fighting in 12-round fights, and she dropped that sanction so that she could be eligible to fight a 12-round bout. So in that case, respect to her.
Yeah, man.
And
He's
I'm not
doing good
sure who
things.
else is on the undercard, but it's really not
I'm telling
it's
you,
not
man.
worth my time. But
The real
it's
faces of boxing are Turkey and Jake. They're the ones
Oh, come
propelling the
on,
sport.
son. Stop.
Marco, you can't say that
Bro, I'm
because
telling you,
Jake
yo, 10
Paul is
years from
not a
now,
boxer.
man, 10 years from now, Jake Paul's going to be forgotten from all this shit. And it's going to be a little
Not if he's a
fade, bro.
promoter, Koki. Not if he's a promoter and he keeps going with his promotion.
Bro,
Not
I
if
don't
it
think he'll
builds.
ever be
I'm telling
forgiven
you, bro.
either. I
This
think he's
shit is a fade, bro. I'm telling you, his heart is not in boxing. He's going to fade out. I promise you.
Well,
Yo,
look,
we'll talk in 5 years. I promise you.
you can say what you want, and maybe you're right, but as of now, those two, right, the Saudi Arabian and the redneck from Ohio, those guys have brought us some of the biggest fights that we would have never seen in recent years. After
Yo.
Floyd came in and established this whole like, I'm worth a lot of money. If I don't get it, I'm not fighting anybody.
My problem is, right, like we get it. Jake Paul, he's doing this, right? But he's getting too much credit for things that were already there. I'm going to explain. Give me a minute, right? Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, they fought before Jake Paul even had their hands on that shit.
Mhm.
They were already known before Jake Paul even got involved with women's boxing. Amanda Serrano was fucking popular as fuck before Jake Paul. And I don't want to hear the Netflix shit, all that shit. I get it. But what I'm saying is like, people can't act like people didn't know who Katie Taylor was and Amanda Serrano was, even if it's not globally or not. Because, yo, even if you act globally, people are still not going to know. No,
Most
nobody's
likely.
gonna be
So
like, "Yo, who's Katie Tatum?" Like that's a boxing question. You know what I'm saying? They're not like,
but
you put
you gotta
you.
like this.
What happened?
Think about this. Think about this.
Yo,
Although they fought
Alan, wait.
before. Okay.
Let me finish. Hold
Okay.
on, wait, because I know you want to get in. Hold on, give me a
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
But I'm saying that Jake Paul, he could get credit, but when people be like, he's the pioneer of like women's boxing, like all this shit, like he's the face of boxing, that's too much shit for somebody who's only been in the game for what, like 5 years. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Like, and as boxing, enthusiasts and somebody like Marco, who's obviously in the boxing scene, like y'all can't let this dude get that much grip. Y'all can't let him get that much grip, bro, because then he rises that shit and that's when it becomes way too much.
But he's
You have
helped
to
it
give
though.
him credit.
He's
So
helped
My
women's
only
He's
boxing
issue
making
though. He's
with
helped.
him,
he's
guys,
making people care about women.
hold on.
but here's my
My only
point, though.
issue with Jake, I have one issue with Jake, right? I don't even have an issue that he does these clown fights, these gimmick fights. I have an issue that he twists the perspective and doesn't admit what it is and makes it seem like it's like
No,
it's more of an
because if you
accomplishment.
admit it, but
That's what I don't like.
if you admit it, then you expose the fact that it's a gimmick. The fact
Yeah.
of the matter is that people watch this because, like you, Marco, you believe that it's a possibility that it's not a gimmick.
I
When we
do.
all know it is a gimmick, and there's
Well,
people out there
not all of
that's
us.
the sales pitch of this bout. But back to my thought, I just want to hit this bullet point that what Jake Paul did for women's boxing, he set the financial floor for Amanda Serrano and Taylor and Katie Taylor. The financial floor was really important. So now promoters, when they come into the sport, they have to respect the fact that there is a financial floor. Like you can't just pay these women anything. Okay.
Right.
Hey, counselor,
So
can I
in
get off my
that
opening
case,
statement?
Go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
CJ. Go ahead, CJ. Bust off.
Okay, cool.
Boy, that sounded terrible.
I hope
Don't
it's not too much background noise. I got the dishwasher running. Anyway, I wanted to say, yeah, Marco, you're putting too much sauce on it, and you are, like Koki was alluding to, you're giving it some degree of credibility, by even thinking that it might be some real shit. I'm gonna
credibility.
maintain that.
We don't know.
Right.
You got a crystal ball up
I
your
know.
ass? I don't.
I know. I've been in the business, champ. You asked, and again, you want him to come out and say, "Oh, it's hold on, real quick." You
Mike
want him to come
Tyson
out and say,
wasn't
"Oh,
fake. He
it's
just
all a
pulled back.
facade."
He
It's all
didn't
a
pull
facade.
back.
That's like asking Hulk Hogan after WrestleMania 3. Oh, I didn't really
No.
slam Andre.
No.
He helped me get him up.
Wrestling is totally fake. Boxing is not totally fake. There's a big difference. And
Well,
even
no,
with
not
Mike
in general,
Tyson,
but I'm talking about the event itself.
even with Mike, Jake Paul has never held back in any fight except with Mike, and that's totally understandable fighting a 60-year-old dude who had no legs. And he still was throwing punches, and then when he saw that he was wobbling him, that's when he pulled back. What makes you think he's not going to go after a much younger, stronger, Why? When has he ever not fought? When has it ever been scripted with Jake?
Again, you just said the Tyson thing was not 100% competition.
Not wanting to hurt
Right.
a legend who's way older than you is different than going in and having a preconceived outcome and determined moves and all that. It's way different.
Yeah,
I
but
don't agree with it. Don't get me
Let me
wrong.
ask you this real quick before I pass the mic. How much, if he does win, say Jake wins the fight, outboxes him 12-0, whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not really entertaining this, but hypothetically, would you give him credit? Like, what degree of credit would you give him for that performance?
This fight is a lose-lose for both men. It's a lose-lose. So do I give him credit? If he beats Tank with anything other than using his size, I'll give him credit. But
yes, but
he
this
probably
fight didn't
can't.
go on their records, man.
It doesn't. But still, if they're both trying hard, it doesn't. And if Tank beats Jake, knocks him out, I don't know if I give Tank any credit because he's supposed to knock him out. I know he's a lot smaller, but Tank's a vicious fucking puncher.
Yeah, well, maybe he should, because if Tank knocks him out, then it's good for their storyline of whatever they're trying to do. Because more than likely, if Tank knocks him out, that's going to be a gimmick as well.
And we've never seen Jake. I think Tyron Woodley kind of shook him once, but we've never seen Jake really hit hard and hurt. So I don't know what kind of chin he has. He might have. I mean, I know, I'm cool with his strength conditioning coach. I'm cool with a bunch of, Jalen Love. But I've never really asked them. But I don't know if he has a chin. I know dudes who sparred him. My man Flat sparred him. Said he could punch. Said he could punch hard.
Dude,
But just the straight right. Just the straight right.
no one has a chin if you hit them in the right place, man. Everybody can be hurt.
Yeah, but there's a difference between somebody who's hurt,
There's
more
degrees.
easily and more often than somebody. Yeah, so
Marco, a
everybody.
bit of life advice. Advice pertaining to this fight and in life in general. Set
Uh-oh.
your expectations low. You feel me? Then it'll be a pleasant surprise. But if you expect some real shit and you get some fake shit, then you're gonna be disappointed. I can't be disappointed by this fight because I'm already assuming it's some bullshit. So if it's some real shit like you say, then okay. Does that make sense?
I was disappointed at Mike and Jake, but that's because of Mike. That Mike came in with that in that state with his knee fucked up. But maybe
Well,
he
how
already.
could you be disappointed, man? Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike was old as hell, bro.
If you saw, he fought Roy Jones not but 4 years earlier and looked great.
That was like 5 years, bro.
4. It was 4.
Yeah,
and
but those were 2 actual professional boxers.
It doesn't matter. Mike looked different. He looked, that version of Mike could have beat Jake. That's why I was picking Mike.
But it was a different format. We're talking about Roy and Mike Tyson really going into it as a sparring match. That was more of a sparring
exactly,
match.
But you saw Mike's skill. I'm saying you saw his speed, his power, his agility. It was all there. This had none of that.
Yes, because that was a gimmick. This was a sparring match. Those are 2 different sports.
No, if you have skill, you have skill.
Gimmick.
So you're telling me that if you go into a gimmick match, suddenly your knees don't work? Like, what? No,
because he's not gonna. Yeah, I mean, listen, he wasn't supposed to. He was probably half dead, but at the end of the day, there's too much money to walk away from, and it's a gimmick. So he knew he wasn't going to get hurt.
Well, look, I hope it's a real fight.
It's not a real fight. You know, it's not a real fight, bro.
Jake is dropping lawsuits on people like you who are saying he scripts shit. So.
I got to be more responsible with my words now, but still, I don't think this...
maybe not you guys, but like no, for real, he's literally suing. He had Pierce Morgan. He had that motherfucker publicly apologize and take it back because he dropped the fucking cease and desist on him.
Tank is only taking this fight. Tank is only taking this fight based on a premise of bullshit. He's not going to take this fight. Like I'm being real. Like why? Either he takes a dive or he's not. It's not going to be a fight. He's not going to swing at Jake Paul. And I'm going to tell you something. Like even though Jake Paul went hard against opponents, doesn't mean that they went hard against him. Anderson Silva. If you watch the Anderson Silva Jake Paul fight, I'm not sure who saw that, but if you saw that fight, Silva was going like at 50% sparring level. He was not fighting Jake Paul. That shit was not. I'm telling you, that shit was not a fight.
I'm telling you too. Silva has no power. None. He's a great boxer.
What are you talking about, bro?
How old was he in that fight, though?
No power. In boxing,
I'm saying he was not fighting him. I'm not okay. What is power? Not he wasn't fighting him though. That was not a actual fight.
And Nate Diaz, no power. Like these dudes have.
Nate Diaz came to the fight drunk as hell, bro. That's what I'm saying. Nate Diaz, these guys are not Ben Askren. Like these guys are not fighters. And then it's like,
well, they are fighters. They're not boxers.
They're not there to fight.
They are
That's
fighters.
what I'm saying. They're fighters, but they're not there to fight. That's my point. Like there's a difference between you're there to win, you're there to fight, and you're there to just show up and make Jake Paul look good.
Yeah,
and y'all should have seen that a while ago.
That's a good point, Clarissa. Fucking Tommy Fury beat him. So if everything's scripted, why'd that happen?
They said fuck. After that happened, he probably figured he could legit take him, but after that, there was like no more chances.
I don't think
they moved the goalposts for everything, huh?
I think that they were at similar levels, so it made sense for them.
I agree with Marco. Mike Tyson was not in health in that fight at all.
No, I agree with that, but it's still some bullshit.
Was not. He was not. He didn't have to perform the way he did, which was kind of a gimmick. But that was not the intention. Before all that, the intention was for it to be as good as what the fight with Roy Jones was. But because he had an ulcer that ruptured, his knee blew out. He had other issues too, though. Everything fell up on him at the same time. But Mike had his
if all that happened, that was scripted. It's a fraud. If you know the man's hurt before he walk in the ring, he barely could walk to the ring, and you still hold the fight. That's a fraud.
Right, that fight was what it was. It was,
fraud is if you have a predetermined.
The show must go on. That's what happened. The show must go on.
They went in there to rob the bank, man.
Well, then Marco, you overhyping this globetrotter. He's supposed to knock out. No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Am I overhyping?
Exactly what it is.
Tank. He's referring to Tank.
Overhyping Tank that he's supposed to knock out. Bro,
I never said that. Who said
you said that just a minute before he came on?
No, I didn't. I don't think he's supposed to do anything. I
You said
disagree.
that Tank is supposed to knock out Jake.
No, I did not. Tank
No,
is
you
too
didn't say that.
small. Tank is too small. So if he doesn't knock
No,
out
you
Jake,
said
it's totally
no.
understandable.
You said that if he knocks him out, it wouldn't be a surprise.
If
Is that where I came? I know
supposed
that when I
to
came, you were about.
no. Supposed to know. What's probably going to happen? Probably going to happen. I see two outcomes. I see maybe Tank just being too quick, blah blah blah. You know, or Jake just kind of doing what Logan Paul did to Floyd, throwing a couple shots and holding them, and making it kind of boring and long.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way: Tank ain't knocking nobody out with 12-ounce gloves or 10-ounce gloves versus a guy that big. You know, the advantage all still go either whether it's the 12-ounce gloves or the 10-ounce gloves. Both sides of that still to the advantage for Jake.
That's
Well, on some real shit. On a
correct.
side note, I gotta ask Marco this because you bring up an interesting point, HLD. And again, I'm not a boxer, so I'm deferring to Marco. You said, Marco, you always say that the bigger ounces of gloves are more dangerous because of the more mass behind it. If that's the case, then why are they saying that why are they using these big ass gloves if they cause more damage? Is my question.
Okay, so they cause more blunt force trauma.
Okay.
Right.
Surface area.
Right. But it's harder to land with them clean because they're bigger. Right. And the smaller gloves can get in between something like this where a big glove can't. It'll bounce off my fists where a small glove can go right between it. So it's more about it causes more blunt force trauma over a prolonged period of time when you use them. But in the fight itself, the smaller gloves will land easier. So they're probably more effective in the ring. They cause less blunt force trauma and they're easier to land. So why do they use them? Because there's this misconception that people think the bigger gloves are safer. Mm-hmm. And without headgear, I don't think they are. But whatever.
You up your headgear.
Okay. It's a common perception that the bigger gloves are safer. Right. That was a good breakdown.
And it's harder, it's harder to land with them too. Like I said, it's harder to land.
It's easier to make someone bleed with smaller gloves, but in a 12-round fight, in a 12-round fight, and you got 16-ounce gloves, you're going to take a lot more brain trauma.
You're going to take more brain trauma, but the one thing it does do, it provides more surface area for defense. So, it's better for defensive, but it's worse for when you get hit.
If you get hit clean with them, yeah, I can see. But most of the blows with these big gloves, they're bouncing off and shit. You're not hitting clean. You're not hitting clean. But if you do hit clean, I can see where you're coming from with that because it's more surface area.
But it's a misconception that people just think they're safer. And maybe the defensive prowess that they render, maybe that overrides the fact that they hurt more when they land. I don't know.
This is the thing. It's not you wouldn't understand it if you've never been hit by the various sizes of gloves. So you
ever been hit, Mikhail? You ever been hit with the 8 ounce? I guess, right? Because you're smaller.
I fought in 8 ounces. Already.
Okay, so you know the difference.
Yeah. 8 ounces. 8 ounces is a pop, where 12s and 10s are thuds. It's just
thud. Right.
It's a different type of hit.
Thudding power,
same damage. This is what people don't realize. They say, "Oh, you got headgear on." Headgear doesn't do shit. Headgear is for cuts.
I disagree with that a little. It does absorb a little.
No, this is the thing. The headgear that we have to fight in, like for USA boxing, that shit don't do shit.
It doesn't do shit, especially for the chin. Chin's totally up here a little bit.
You have to see like the USA boxing approved headgear. Like if
I
show it to you.
Unless they've changed.
It's changed. That's what I'm telling you. It's changed. Like, bro, it's mostly leather, and then there's this thin backing of bro. It ain't shit.
But still,
how thick is it? Is it at least an inch thick? A half an inch thick? What are we talking about?
But still, even if it's just a little impact, it's absorbing.
We're not thinking about you, bro.
You hear me?
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing that you know. Just like everybody think it's the hit. It's not the hit. It's about the impact. The impact that jars your brain is what creates knockouts. Is what creates flash knockdowns. Is what creates actual damage in a fight. It's the whip of it. So as long as you're able to create impact, as long as you're able to turn a head, snap a head back, it doesn't matter about bone on bone. Like people don't understand.
I agree with you to an extent, but again, the headgear does absorb a little of the impact.
Something it does.
Maybe not enough to make a huge difference.
You talk about it does. It does. Like did you get hit? Have you ever been hit with headgear on and without headgear?
Who?
The person going, it does.
does. HLD.
It does because it's a surface area over your skin. It's a surface area over your hand, bro. It's common sense. It's common sense. It's common sense. It's common sense.
Doesn't it? If you're wearing headgear, it protects
you. If you're having headgear, it protects you more than without it.
You guys have all this common sense, but you have never experienced it. So it would be common sense to you that, more padding.
Bro, I got a guy who's been fighting longer than you disagreeing with you. So that tells me you don't know everything just because you're in the fucking ring. And just because Marco fought doesn't mean he knows everything above and beyond everybody here. There's something called intelligence and common sense.
I know more than you, HLD. No,
that's my point. But when we're saying, hey, you got a headgear, how thick is that headgear?
Guess what?
How thick is that headgear?
And I'm talking from experience.
Answer. How thick is it? A half an inch?
I'd say like half, probably quarter, half an inch, something like that.
Half an inch, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna tell me that doesn't give you any fucking
it does
protection?
It does. This is the thing that you don't realize. This is the thing that you don't realize. It is about the ability to create impact, to draw your brain, you fucking
So who the fuck says I'd rather spar in 16-ounce gloves than 8-ounce gloves?
Because we're protecting our hands, you fucking dumbass.
So there is protection.
It has nothing to do with our head.
So there is protection.
It's better for defense and for your hands, for sure.
Nobody.
And that's why they started gloves. I saw the other day. I saw a picture of the first pair of gloves ever made in like 1755 in England.
Gloves are made to protect your hands.
And they were made because back then dudes were sparring with just like bare knuckle or just like a piece of leather. So they were made to protect their hands during training so they can get to the fight. That's why gloves were first made.
The canvas. What's the average thickness of a canvas of a pro ring?
That I don't know. Probably about quarter of an inch.
About a quarter inch. And I bet you that little bit of quarter inch is a hell of a lot better than nothing and landing on that shit solid.
No, that's physics. That's physics.
That's my point.
Absorption, anything to absorb.
My point with the headgear, I'm saying with the headgear, it's physics. Obviously, it's going to fucking be protecting more.
This is the thing that people are so stupid. Do you know that actually bare knuckle, as far as impact wise, is safer than regular boxing? Do you know why? Do you know why people don't like to fight bare knuckle? Because they cut and they break their hands. It's about protecting your hands and your face. You're scared of a cut. We're talking about brain damage. You don't understand because you don't fight. You don't.
Bro, it's not safer, bro.
It's
not safer.
You don't wake. You don't know.
It's not safer.
With headaches.
Well,
you don't.
Bro, it's enough for me to. Hey, I can't say I've been in the ring, man. But when we talk about street fights, you're gonna tell me what the fuck that's about. It is a lot more dangerous.
Hold on, my opinion is this. From my experience, bigger gloves are better for protecting your hands and for defense. But in terms of absorbing shots, bigger gloves do more damage.
They do.
And headgear does absorb punches a little bit, but nothing in the chin. Because you get here, it does nothing.
The same way gloves were made to protect hands, guess what headgear was made for?
Protect your head? Cuts, probably.
To protect from cuts.
Yeah.
That's it.
But if that's all it was, they probably wouldn't put any padding in it.
No, the padding, the levels of padding came later, and guess what the levels of padding came for?
What? I don't even know.
To encourage fighters to go harder when they're younger, because you feel like you have a level of protection.
That's all an opinion that he's saying, though.
No, motherfucker, I'm talking about this is known science.
Where can I look that up that you're saying? Where can I look that up that you're saying?
Go to a gym and earn it.
No, not gym. I'm telling you, you say that. This is where can we find that out? Where that they made the headgear so that the young kids could go harder
and earn it. Go to a gym and earn it.
Tell me where you said that they were invented for that
and earn it.
You're talking shit just like everybody else. We're making up our own opinions. We're using our own opinions, and some of it is part of physics. It's obvious.
It's not about
headgear protects more than without it.
This is from your couch.
Damn, I forgot what the.
Yo, Aiden, you're talking too much, man. Stop talking so much.
I know, Aiden, bro, man.
Aiden just wrote a whole song. He wrote a whole song just now, while everybody was going.
Hey, what key was the song made in?
With the Tyson fight, but this fight sucks. Like I mean, Tank's been running his whole career, which is fine. I mean, he's made so much money and like, you know, whatever. But like, I remember like 5 years ago, he was like, bro, they're trying to get me beat fighting Loma. It was 8 years ago. Like, this guy's always been so blatant about it.
He said,
Sounds like a bitch.
He said that Floyd was trying to get him beat when he had him fight what, Pedraza?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yo, but hey, let's be real. That man looked like a miserable guy. Millionaire now, he looked like a miserable asshole on that stage today.
Yeah.
He is not a happy human being, bro.
No.
He's got all the money that you know most would say damn, and he looks like a miserable prisoner of his world.
I said this before you weren't in here, but I believe he's slightly on the spectrum. I really do, and I'm not trying to make fun of him or be funny. I really believe
he's a little punch drunk. So I mean, you can't say the. I
don't know about punch drunk, but definitely like a little.
Man, he does.
I know plenty of dudes from the hood that act like Tank. Tank just came up.
If you see him, how he's spoken when he was younger,
I grew up in the hood too, McCon. They don't. Nah,
like when I'm saying came up fucked up, like his parents was on drugs, bro. So he's like.
I know so many. His is. I'm telling you, the way his brain processes the shit he says, it's not. Oh, slow. Yeah.
Slow,
well, that's what I just said. Yeah.
He's slow.
He's slow like Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's punch drunk. He's slow.
No. Rocky was dumb from before he was boxing, bro.
He was both. He was punch drunk and dumb. Yeah,
but then he got smart.
Adrian's 3 feet in front of him. He's screaming, "Adrian, she's right there, you idiot!"
He couldn't read. Remember that she taught him how to read, man. He was not that dude.
Yo, I remember when he started dating her, and the hitman dude's like, "Yo, you going out with that girl? She a little slow?" He goes, "No, you're not slow." He's like, "Hey, why don't you take her to the zoo? I hear retards love the zoo."
I remember that. You can't say that shit now.
And then Rocky's like, "What the fuck?" He started getting on. That was hilarious. Yeah, you can't say that now. You couldn't even put that in a movie now.
No, you can't
right.
Retards love the zoo. Oh shit. Yo, that I never been to Philly until later, but that was so like I was like, yo, that's worse than Hell's Kitchen. That shit looked awful. Philly.
That is all East Coast shit. Bro.
Was it once you visited? Was it worse?
Philly's pretty sorry, Clee, if you're in there, but yeah, shitty. Philly's pretty shitty. Philly's a shithole. I was just there like.
It depends on what part of Philly. Like for real, this parts of Philly now in the city, man, they charging like $800,000 for houses.
Gentrification.
Yeah, it all depends.
$100,000, yo, Bob. That's a fucking studio in New York City.
I mean, it's not like New York, but it is for some small house. I mean, a gentrification, but there's parts of Philly that are bad, and some parts it all depends.
Stick to them since you're a Jersey guy, although you're nowhere near Philly. Tell the people how shitty the shitty parts are.
I was as bad as anywhere. The worst parts. I mean, trash on the streets.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
Run down houses.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't even look as dangerous as it does just beat up to me. It's probably a little dangerous too, but it looks super beat up.
Yeah, but your level of Marco is different.
What's that? Say that again. I didn't hear you. Say it again.
Your level of dangerous is different. Like things that we think are like normal, like just because we have social, like we have like awareness of certain things that just like they're normal to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we pull up to a gas station, there's a whole bunch of dudes outside. Or pull up to a bodega, dudes are hanging outside. You know what I'm saying? To another person, they're like, "Oh, let's go to another store." Like
right. No, that's
true. But I mean, but we're talking to
you can get a feeling like I could go to a neighborhood and know if I have to worry about getting robbed or fucked up. I could feel
you. But you have that awareness. You'll just get up out of there.
You get your spidey sense about it, but it doesn't mean that they won't still fuck you up if they feel fucking like it and get you, and take you all your shit.
It just depends how it is. Your awareness, you leave.
No, we catching you, motherfucker. Don't run now.
If there's no weapons involved, they're not taking my shit.
Take you and catching me.
Nope, not me.
But that's the whole thing.
Film shit is fist to fist.
The whole thing. And I explained this to my homie. He took an L this weekend and shit, and I'm like, bro, you never made
in the ring or in the street.
In the ring. I'm like, bro, you never made their air of danger, bro. Like in boxing, a lot of times, like, bro, like let's say you're being like super aggressive. I don't care if I land or not. I'm going to swing a super hard shot. Because if it whistles by your head or if it catches you, regardless, guess what you're going to think about the next time you go to go to get in the paint with me.
All you got to do is land on the glove. You can feel how hard it lands, and then you're like,
Sometimes I do that where I'll just land to the glove, or sometimes I'll aim to the glove purposely. Like I don't, because I just want you to feel the power. Boom. This is what's coming. Like all you got to do is make sure that you have a little bit of an air of mystery and danger, and guys, that'll give you enough time to get the fuck up out of there.
True that. Word. I feel that. Right.
True that. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, the whole thing, Marco, is I watch Philly. I get Philly news, man. Young boys ain't fighting; they just shooting, and they shoot in the middle of the afternoon. That's why it's even more dangerous.
Jesus,
they'll go in the middle of the afternoon, just start shooting,
and they don't even fight no more, bro. Everybody thinks it's okay to 10-on-1 jump in one side, and everybody then jump on, and like it's crazy. There's no honor no more, bro. There's a bunch of bitches in the streets, bro.
Yeah, pull the strap out of the purse. I've seen it all.
Hey man, we saw somebody who had a purse today. I know that.
Yo, Mo, why are you walking around in the crack era part of Philly? That's very confusing to me. You're from fucking the Bay.
No, you said Baltimore, Baltimore.
Excuse me, Baltimore. Well,
Mo is everywhere, bro. Mo go to Saudi Arabia. He go to the UK and Puerto Rico. He goes everywhere, bro.
Mo makes
everywhere like air
$3 a year, so he's chilling.
Yeah, but
I was balling. Shout out,
Mo. All these donkey party cities, bro. They all fucked up, bro. Simple as that.
You ain't never been to Flint. You ain't never been to Flint, Michigan.
Nah, I've only been to Grand Rapids once. That's the only Michigan I've ever been.
Grand Rapids is cool, but Flint, bro. Like where Clarissa from, bro. That shit is fucked.
What's his face too? Chris Bird, right?
Huh?
Chris Bird's from Flint.
Bird from there.
Yeah. Floyd's family, like Floyd been in and out of there.
Yo, I dropped a video today of one of your Ohio brothers, possibly the greatest fighter out of Ohio ever.
I think I added that to the story. Fuck, I can't pull
Come
up.
On now, come on now, Cincinnati, stand up.
Oh, you talking about AB?
No, ew.
No.
I was about to say, I'm like, what the fuck?
No, one of the greatest fighter out of Ohio. I think hands down he's the greatest out of Ohio.
There's Charles, of course.
Greatest out of Ohio came out. I ain't gonna lie, Boom Boom Mancini wasn't no joke for real.
I'm talking about Aaron the Hawk Pryor.
That's what I was gonna say. I didn't want to get fucked up.
Andrew Charles, bro. What do you mean? He's an all-time great heavyweight.
Who?
Andrew Charles?
But Pryor was way more dominant. Pryor lost one fight when he was old and literally smoking crack. Literally smoking crack. Like not even joking. Smoking crack in the locker room.
Pryor's best win was against a blown-up featherweight. Fuck out of here, bro.
There was more hype behind his.
Do you not have eyeballs? Do you not see what he does? Like what? Sugar Ray Leonard refused to fight him. His best refused to fight him.
His best win against a blown-up featherweight and Alexis Arguello, and then he still had to choose a
blown-up featherweight who's six feet tall. Come on,
it don't matter.
Sugar Ray wanted to keep the fight in the family,
nothing to do with that. Sugar Ray was on his podium in his fucking giving his speech after he wins. Pryor comes in and Sugar Ray did his own version of payday. You want payday? I know fighting you.
Yo, man, Sugar Ray only wanted to fight fellow cokeheads. He wasn't into the crackheads, bro.
Aaron Pryor was definitely like.
Why are you talking about Bulgaria?
The most.
Aaron Pryor was dope. I mean, possibly the greatest pressure fighter, buzzsaw-like fighter in history. I mean,
definitely not true.
That's your opinion, Mo. That's your opinion.
Roberto Duran was pressure fighting against guys.
Aaron Pryor had Aaron Pryor had way less breaks in between his pressure. He'll go the whole fucking round.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Roberto wasn't good. He was up there, but
when you're using PEDs, you can do everything, bro.
PEDs, word. So the rematch where he knocks Arguello out even quicker, and he tested clean.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
He said the damage was done.
He wasn't using PEDs. He was using cocaine. Cocaine's not a PED.
They say it was some kind of a pill to open up your airways. That's what they say it was. Like he crushed up the pill, put it in the water. But remember, we looked this up. There's no pill.
There's no way it could have instantly opened up his airways.
That's what I was just gonna say. It takes 3 to 4 hours, all of them. So I don't think unless you took it. Yeah, it wouldn't have worked instantly.
He popped for Vicks Vapor Rub. Let me say this real quick, Marco. That Duran is Mo's Rocky Marciano every time. Every time we talk about boxing, you got to bring up Duran.
But it's true. It's the passion. Well, who's the guy who fucked up Billy Collins? Marco, what's his name? The Puerto Rican cat.
I'm saying though, how can you?
Resco. Resto.
Louis
Oh yeah,
Resto
yeah. He
said.
cheated.
Yeah,
Louis
Resto.
Resto said that Panama
Shout out to
Lewis.
Resto from the Bronx. Killer.
Exactly. Shout out to Resto.
Killer.
Louis
Okay.
Resto said that Panama Lewis showed him how to use the plaster of Paris on his wraps,
I believe it.
how to take out the padding,
I
and
believe him.
and in that Billy Collins fight, he said he used the exact same shit that
I
he
believe
gave
him.
to Aaron Pryor. That he mixed that bottle. So you can't say he said it himself. He soltó la sopa the way he told everybody.
It might be true.
Like,
It might not be.
He used
Hey, Marco.
he had to use PEDs to beat up a blown up featherweight.
Maybe
That's
he
all I'm
put
saying.
some crack
Well,
in there.
he fought like that in every fight, bro. So if that's the case, he was using them in every fight. And if that's
Shut
the
up,
case,
Damn.
I can't argue with you. But the truth is, we don't know.
So
Hey,
Tekashi
Marco.
6ix9ine is not the first one who's out there ratting everybody, bro.
What's up?
That's right.
Fucking Buster wraps my hands for this last fight, right? So this is the first time he's ever wrapped my hands because this is my first fight actually with the team. So he wraps my hands, right? And I'm going, bro, there's nothing on the knuckle. So I'm like, but I'm just I'm like, all right, champ, he knows what he's doing. Like, so he wraps the first hand, and I'm like, maybe he forgot. I'm like, man, it's old motherfucker. I'm like, all right. So I'm probably got to have somebody rewrap him. So then he rewraps the other hand, same thing, and he's tucking it back like so that my knuckles exposed. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is this? So I go over to my other coach, Mike. I'm like, Coach Mike, come here. He's like, what? I'm like, bro, Buster just wrapped my hands. I'm like, look at it. He's like, looks good. I'm like, yo, there's nothing on my knuckles. He's like, yeah, it's how it's supposed to be. Go get to go hit the mitts.
You're in the amateurs, bro. Get going.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you're supposed to wrap it a little bit, but you're supposed
Right,
to
just protect the knuckles, but shit.
a little bit of padding and boom. Yeah, but
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
I
That's
always
what
had strong hands. I was lucky. I didn't need. I don't even need wraps. I mean, of course I would wrap, but I didn't need them. Luckily I didn't have brittle hands. I had strong wrists. Like I would never land. You'd be like, oh,
Yeah, Marco,
So-
you got those tree trunk wrists, bro. To answer your question, Marco.
But you give him a
The reason
cold
why
and he's
I-
crying, bro.
Yeah, the reason why I was in Baltimore, I had a girlfriend at the time. She was like super nerdy chick, and she was into like Edgar Allan Poe and like literature and shit. And apparently, if anybody's hearing this and you're in the same position, there's an Edgar Allan Poe museum in Baltimore that you don't know this if you just like Google the shit, but it's like it's smack dab in the middle of like the fucking like if anybody's ever seen The Wire, those houses where they're selling crack in the movie, or in the show rather. That's literally the fucking neighborhood. Yeah. So like where all those row houses are and shit, and they're all abandoned. Like in the show, when they ditch the dead bodies in those abandoned row houses, that is the same exact neighborhood, and we had no idea. So we took a train out there from DC. And we're just like walking around. There's literally, dude, it's like a fucking ghost town. Just crack vials everywhere. Yeah, it's like a deserted ghost town. It's pretty
That's like
fucking
the
sad.
Bronx.
So do
in the
not
fucking
go.
80s.
Yeah, do not
You
go.
said
Do not go to Edgar
Poe
Allan
House.
Poe Museum. Well, that's why they call the team the Ravens, right? I don't know what his association is with that city, but Baltimore Ravens, Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the Gary Antoine Russell fight?
I like that.
Who's he
I
fighting?
do like that one.
Andy
LaRocca.
Hiroka.
I saw the poster.
That's good. Wait, is that the fast hand one?
That's the guy who knocked out Jin Nasasaki the first time.
Who's the one with the fastest hands? Which is the one with the fast hands? Fast hands, super fast hands.
They all have pretty fast hands, but Gary Antoine Russell is the one who pieced up Ryo and who got beat by.
Oh
Poyo.
no, he's talking about his older brother. He's talking about Junior.
One that fought like
Yes,
4
we
or
went through
5
this
months ago,
before.
maybe. Yeah, it's super
Oh,
fast.
that's Junior.
Okay.
That's Junior.
Yeah.
That's
That
the older one.
motherfucker is in the top 10 fastest hands current. Top 5 maybe even currently. That dude is fast.
He got some quick ass hands, but he added some new wrinkles to his game.
I would have rather seen him versus a Schofield than Schofield fighting JoJo.
Oh, that'd be a good. They could still make it happen.
You saying Gary Jr. against
Yeah, because they're both at 135. That would have been a better fight than the JoJo Diaz fight he's doing now.
That'd be a dangerous fight for Schofield if he.
That's the point. I think no protection plan over here. It's just I want to see them.
I'm not talking about a protection plan, but good. Gary could be the one to expose him for real if he don't know.
Good. Then we know if you're good or not. That's how you fight.
Pugilism. There is no way Tank's fighting him. That's what he's moving away from. Those kind of fights. I'd love to
do
see
not
it.
wait for it.
Oh
Don't
shit!
hold your breath.
That was my first thought when I hopped up, but the conversation kept going. I wanted to address whoever said after he fights Paul, maybe he'll go back and give Roach a rematch or start fighting contenders. Motherfucker, for what?
No.
What's the
He might
incentive
say,
after you get that payday?
Guys, here's my prediction. Fights Paul, I don't know what happens. Takes 3 years off and then comes back and then maybe fights again for real. Because he'll only be 33.
No way. No way that's happening, Mark.
I think
coming back.
Actually right, for real. Because this is the thing, though. He's about to have so much backlash. He's about to have so much backlash, and yeah, he gonna be super hunted for real. Because
and it's like
everybody's gonna want to fight him because he's gonna be a super payday.
It's
now.
like when you're getting it, you don't treasure it. But when it's gone, when I mean it, I don't mean poontang tang. I mean the spotlight. I mean the rush, the adrenaline surge. Where you're getting all that and you get sick of it. But when it's gone, you crave that shit like a junkie. He'll be back.
Yeah.
Marco,
Well,
my only
maybe,
retort to that would be that I don't think that PBC in the form now will exist by then, and I don't envision Tank fighting under any promotional company but PBC or Al Heyman or Floyd or anybody like that. And as far as I can tell, I don't think any of those entities can afford him after this fight anyways.
I don't know enough about that part of the business, and I purposely don't give a fuck to even argue with that. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
He's gonna make enough money now than had he fought the next 3 fights. So, and that's probably what he had left. And he never had no 7-fight deal, all that bullshit that they said.
That was crazy.
That's bullshit. And so the kid is right now. Look, I know there were some money issues going on because they were playing around with his money, and that's why he was pissed off last year. And so, because that deal was never what it was. It never came to fruition. So if he's gonna make as much money now, which would have been as much as the next 3, maybe 4 pay-per-view fights, why would he have to come back? He was already talking about retiring.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at him on the stage, guys. Look at him.
He's miserable, bro.
Yeah.
Miserable, man. You know what he reminds me of? Remember the first time he was gonna fight Rolly the very first time, and he was like, why am I on this stage with this motherfucker? He felt embarrassed, he felt miserable on that stage, and that's how he looked today.
He's a head case.
That I saw.
He's a head case.
No, man, he's like, you're embarrassed about fighting this shit. I'm just trying to get my money and go.
He knows what he's doing is wrong.
You ain't never fucked with a girl you ain't really like. You ain't never fucked with a girl you ain't really like for real.
Hell no. I mean, I have, but
yo,
it's funny comparison.
Mikhail, or is Koki still in here? Yeah. Both of you guys. You ever had days where you got sparring and you do not want to be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As soon as I walk in.
There you go. But certain days more so than others, you don't want to be there, right? That's the mind frame he's in now. He's just in that, but perpetually. That's what I think. Yeah. And it'll fade. It'll fade. When he doesn't have all these expectations, all the spotlight shining in his eyeballs, it'll fade.
You're gonna get an itch. You'll get an itch, but is it enough? Is it enough for the misery?
I don't know. I don't know how that feels. Cause like even if I don't want to spar, or even if I don't want to like the fight I just fought, I didn't really want to fight that fight necessarily for
why?
Why? Because I just fought 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I got other fights. I got other fights. I lined up.
And you're like me. I was the same way. To me, boxing, especially actual fights, even if it's smokers, it's very emotionally draining. Very emotionally. So yeah, that I was the same way. And then you start questioning. I remember I used to be like, am I a pussy? Like, why don't I want to just fight right away? Like, I need to fucking. No, I know I won't be. Hold on. I know I won't be 100% of myself if I don't let my body and my mind recharge a little bit.
Yeah. So it was like that a little bit, but it was like I shook it off, like, because I'm there to compete. You know what I'm saying? Like the competitive part of me, the part of me that doesn't want to lose, that overtakes everything. So that's the part I don't understand. Like, I made in the beginning, I was like, bro, I do not feel like staying on diet, training, keeping this shit up. I feel like taking a break and taking a vacation for real. But
absolutely,
I'm signed
People
up.
People don't realize
like you put yourself in that position, though. I mean, you say
people don't realize that with
boxing, you don't want to fuck with. Like, come on, man.
People don't realize that with boxing, the downside, what could go wrong, is so much worse.
Yeah, it's not just losing a game.
Than like a basketball player, right? So that's why Michael Jordan was always on. If he was if he had the threat of getting his brain scrambled, fucking scrambled, and he couldn't even walk around standing up because he lost so much weight to make the weight, it's a whole different ball game. If I just had to play basketball, I would fucking be the most competitive person you've ever seen. But boxing's a different story because boxing is fight or flight, and our brains, our cortisol, our adrenaline is not made to always be fucking constantly firing to be in that fight mode. That's just not homeostasis in the body. But it's just not. It's not a normal thing to fight. That's why
you would not be Jordan, bro.
The best fighters are always fucking
head cases,
fucked up, angry.
Right. And that's the thing that everybody says. Like, but that's why I love the boxing gym so much, because it allows me to just be me, bro. Because I'm fried. I'm saying, and a lot of that is obviously how much time I've done. Like, so like that's the mode that you got to be in 24/7. So that's just what my body is adjusted to. So being able to go to the gym for me, and being able to flip the switch on and not have to deal with motherfuckers, like, because this is the thing though, in society, you motherfuckers talk and think that it's cute and think that shit has no consequences. And the world I come from, you got to back up everything you say. And the reason why I talk the way I talk is because I can back up everything I say. So when I hear all these motherfuckers just mouthing and talking and I know that you weak as fuck, I know that you just talking and you just a loud mouth and you ain't gonna back up shit you saying. That shit is beyond irritating, because the world I come from, most motherfuckers I be around wouldn't say 2 words to me, wouldn't even approach me.
Wait, CJ, what's that link? What is that?
My bad. I saw the dollar sign. I thought I could do a cash app from back here, but that was some different shit. I don't know.
Makai, you're telling me other guys in that gym ain't gonna look at you like a biscuit and chop you up, bro?
Sure.
What?
Wait, what?
He's saying that. So you're telling me there's not other guys in that same gym you are that look at you like chopped liver, bro?
No, nobody looks at me like chopped liver. That's what
nobody.
Nah, wait. When you're
real life,
HLD, I don't know. Hold on.
I'm just saying that there's always someone. There's always someone bigger and better.
HLD, I don't know if you're trolling, but if you're not, when you're in a gym, as long as I've been in a gym, and Mikhail just started.
You always have an asshole. You always have an asshole.
No, you don't. There's such a mutual respect. Even if Mikhail got his ass whooped every time he got in the ring, even if he got his ass whooped every time in the ring, which he didn't, they'd still respect him for getting in there.
There's always an asshole or two in any fucking
no, there's
gym.
Not. Nope.
Yo, you guys know I don't fuck with HOD because hold on.
Let me say one thing. Let me finish.
I'm just saying that there's always an asshole.
Hold on. No, I've been going to boxing gyms since I'm 13. 30 years, and I could count on my hand the amount of times there was people like that. That's how rare it is.
All right, listen, y'all know I don't fuck with HOD because I know he's gay for Tio, right? But to his point, like I think he's trying to say, like, when in the gym, right? Every gym got different levels, amateur level, Then you got the pro guys, you got the guys that come in there that they're not from the gym, they just come in there for sparring. So I think he's trying to say, like, when a professional boxer is in the gym, he's gonna be like, all right, who's this guy? Well, and even if he hold on, wait. Even if he's he's cool with the guy and this mutual respect, like you said, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to the pro guys, those guys, they're gonna see it differently no matter what, and you know that yourself.
I was there, and what I'm saying is this: I could look at, let's say, I could look at Mikhail, right? Let's say I was at my prime and Mikhail's there, and I look at him like, well, he just started, he's less experienced, but I'm not going to think he's a biscuit or a pussy. Just he's less experienced. That's all.
I don't want to take it that extreme. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's like.
Well, that's what HOD said. Talk about biscuits.
Yeah. You know, HOD be stretching it, like, but I don't think you
respect
trying to make the point across and get you slow heads.
Food, nothing. You know why? Because I'm game and I'm gonna fight at the end of the day. So even if you feel like you got more experience than me, guess what? The fact that I'm not scary, the fact that I will fight, is going to make you respect it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I've been in the ring with plenty of pros. Yep. Spar pros every week.
No, exactly. When somebody, I remember there was a couple dudes who would always get fucked up at Church Street. Koki.
Hey, Koki, what weight you in, Papa?
Hold on a second.
I fought at 178.
Fucking sentence. Fucking HLD. There was a couple guys in the gyms that would always get fucked up punching bags, but they never went down. They always fought. They always gave it their best. Nobody talked about them like, oh, these guys are. It was like, that's a tough motherfucker. He's tough. That's what you would say. You wouldn't say he's a bitch, he's a pussy, he's a punching bag. You say he's tough. I mean, maybe a bit of a punching bag.
The 178, 165, and 152.
Damn, pick a weight.
Yeah, but 152, bro.
Motherfucker's like 30 pounds off.
Yeah, bro.
Which one?
152 20 years ago, bro?
Yeah, no, I was literally 20. I was 22. I was on my tuna fish diet.
Yeah, you honestly, bro. What the fuck you talking
Sing
about?
bang, no bang, just tuna on the plate.
Word. What I hear about this kid. What's up, Jackie? I mean, Clarissa. Yeah, man. It's those gyms. I love boxing because there's always a mutual respect in boxing gyms.
I'll be real with you, Marco. If you came to Jaws boxing at 149th in the Bronx, man, like, look, there was disrespect. Like, that mutual shit is there, but like, I'll be real with you, there was disrespect in there. Like, I'm being real with you. Like,
well, they saw me, there'd be no disrespect. I'll fuck somebody up. I don't know.
This is the thing,
I don't know.
Like in my city,
What I'm saying, bro. It ain't no holy grail, bro.
Yo, guys, you don't think Tank had some other
not even brave
issues?
enough to climb between the ropes. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Aiden. He does
Like,
have
I just
plenty of
want to say,
issues.
like, my bad. I just found this quote. He was guilty in court, and this is just what he was found guilty for. Here's the quote. I begged Mr. Davis and looked him in the eyes. I said, I have to get home to my daughter and I'm pregnant. He never came over to help me. He just left me in the car after hitting me. So,
Jesus.
I mean, he might have some other issues. You know?
I'll be right back. Keep it going, though.
Oh, that's the hit. That's the hit and that's the junk hit and run ish one. That
I mean, yeah,
about.
he went to jail for that.
You know
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
that he's a mental
Well, he
fucking
might
case.
not want to fight because he has some shit
And
going
I'd have
on.
been to jail for shooting people, guns, dope. So what the fuck is wrong with me?
You fucked
Well,
up
you guys are
too.
different
Hopefully
people, right?
hopefully you're on the right track now.
Hey,
No,
maybe
I'm
I'm wrong. I
right.
mean, maybe it doesn't matter.
Just because I choose to do something different with my life, I'll still blow your face off. Now what?
You see that right there just tells anybody who's staying up on the banner that you still fucked up. You still fucked up.
Biscuits.
You fucked up.
Aiden, I think that's because David's trying to get paid it off. He's trying to pay off those lawyer fees.
Man, he got enough bread for the lawyer fee. He's got a DV case, man. I got a DV case right now. DVs ain't shit. The fuck is a misdemeanor? All motherfuckers just be saying anything.
Yeah, but the DV, right? That could turn into a felony if you
Bro, if you have 7 of them, man, it's a DV. He has 2 of them. It's a misdemeanor. Get over it.
No, what I'm saying is like that's money too, because the lawyers gotta show up for that.
Misdemeanor, bro. It's
What
not
happened?
a felony murder case.
I mean, what Tank did wasn't.
Yo,
a
man,
whether it's a murder case or not, I'm saying it's still money out of his pocket.
How many times have you been to court? How many times have you been to court? How many lawyers have you paid?
Me, I've been arrested like 10 times. I've been to court a lot.
How many lawyers have you paid?
I paid 2 lawyers.
Right.
You want to know? You want to know my date of birth too?
How much have you? It's a misdemeanor fucking case, man. You're acting like you about to pay millions out his ass for a fucking misdemeanor, bro.
Bro, we're just making a point, bro. You gotta relax, man. Relax, bro. We chilling, bro. We chilling. Come on.
Money. You gotta go get lawyer fee money.
I'm just saying, bro. You're too quick to curse at people we just talking boxing. Relax.
If you did talk boxing, motherfucker. If you had a million fucking felonies and all this other shit that you're talking about, and you know so much about the legal, I'm not saying I'm a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer expert, but yo, relax your tone, because nobody got to curse at each other. For what?
Because we on YouTube, bro. Like nobody's talking about shooting people on fucking YouTube. Come on, man. Yo, we talking about Tank and Makai is getting the attitude, bro. You gotta relax that shit, because we all from the hood here, bro. Let me break it down real quick. We all from the hood, but like if we want to curse at each other like right away, HOD does that shit off the limb, but like we don't gotta do that.
Wait a second.
And especially, if you a fighter, you gotta hold that tone of like humbleness too. You know what I'm saying? Nothing gotta be a fight all the time. Like,
what happened?
You know what I'm saying? And if you're going through something, you gotta talk to somebody, bro.
Absolutely.
What happened?
That therapy shit works. For real talk.
Yo, will somebody tell me what happened? What happened?
Nothing. Makai trying to downplay Tank Davis's problems and mental issues.
Feelings, and everybody want to psychoanalyze motherfuckers.
Nah, we got to give you big bro talk sometimes, bro, because you didn't live life yet. You know what I'm saying? Life is still going on. You got to learn things.
Hold on. Makai, what happened? What happened?
Come on,
Makai,
man. You can't be cursing everybody. Chill out.
Hey, where's Aiden? Where's Aiden? He's the one who started this, bro. Where's Aiden?
What happened?
Aiden discussed the issues that Tank's got, and he read what was said in court, and we're saying, yeah, that motherfucker got mental problems. He got issues.
So why is Makai mad?
And Makai thinks not.
Makai, he said he had a DV. Like, why are you proud of that shit, motherfucker? You got a DV. Yo, get some help.
It's a lie.
You got a DV. That's not. Why are you proud of that, bro? You hit women. You hit women, bro. Come on, son.
Don't do that. Don't do.
That's not a flag.
I got to mute you. You can't keep talking over Mikhail, let me hear Mikhail talk.
Real simple, bro. Pull up.
Mikhail, go ahead. State your case. What happened?
Bro, it's a DV case. It's called domestic, bro. Everybody want to blow the shit out of proportion.
And you're saying it was a lie. So you're saying Tanks might be a lie.
Who knows? That's what.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So that's why he's upset, because it happened to him and he was fucking. It was bullshit. That's what he says. So
Me too.
that's not that crazy.
Me too.
No, he
had that happen too, CJ.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh.
And I still married her. My dumb ass. Before we got married.
Aiden was talking about how he left the pregnant woman in the hit and run. She's begging him for help, and he just left it there. Even though, look, and he didn't give a fuck. So yeah, that tells me he's a fucking piece of shit with a mental issues.
There you go.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Yeah,
you don't want to accept
why is anybody getting mad about that?
You don't want to accept that. That's your problem. But the attitude you got,
come on, bro.
That's why he's got problems repetitively. See, guys who don't give a fuck, it's just the DV. It's just the DV. Those motherfuckers are repetitively in the fucking system, repeating being dumbasses.
Real quick, CJ, you wanted the 10 for the Grant glove, right?
That's right.
Okay, and then what did Yayan want it for?
He said the Grant too. Yeah, he said Grant.
He said Grant 1, 2, 3. Okay, got you. All right, my bad. Well, whatever. I mean, you're right. We don't know what happened. You know, Tank said when I was there at the press conference, he was like, which I don't know how true that is, but he's like, yo, if I hit women, I've been with mad women, like, wouldn't more be coming out the woodwork? I'm like, oh, maybe. Maybe not.
He better not wish that upon himself.
The crazy part is, Marco, my mom made the exact same point, bro. The other day when a girl was just trying to make all this shit, and my mom's like, bro, you know you're his fourth baby mom. Like, if he just been hitting bitches, you think he just gonna start with you?
Yeah.
Mature point in his life, he just gonna start smacking bitches when it comes to you.
Damn, CJ, so she called the cops on you?
She did.
Damn.
I thought I told the story on here before.
What happened? You want to tell it? Or?
I mean, yeah, it wasn't nothing. It was just, we were both drunk that night, whatever, got back from the club. Another one of those adjustment situations, but nobody was trying to adjust that night. You feel me? So she, just started talking shit, and I was just like, go to bed, bitch, whatever. We were still not even engaged yet. You feel me? I don't know why I proposed after this. But anyway, shit got heated. She was just had too many screwdrivers. You feel me? Through a glass like at my feet. Like she wasn't trying to hit me, but she was on some bullshit. And then I restrained her, and she was like, well, fuck this. I'm calling the cops. So
restrained her, like, what'd you grab her hands? Like, yoked her? What'd you do?
Like, yeah, hugged her up to she could move her arms. Like that.
And then what'd she tell the cops you did?
I don't remember exactly. This is over 10 years ago, over like 15 years ago. She's like, I don't know. He hit me. He put hands on me. They took, thankfully, normally they just take the woman's word. So I'm grateful that the cops actually looked at her. Well, we don't see any marks on you, man. Where did he hit you? Oh, he was choking me. Bullshit. So they actually just bounced, and that's rare. Normally somebody's going to jail, but they just
maybe
bounced.
They could tell she was bullshit. Jackie, when you say you had a DV charge, you did it, or it got done to you? I'm confused. It sounds like you're saying you did.
English says there. I had a DV charge.
I'm just making sure. Jackie's
she admitted to hitting her.
Yo, Bo could be acting like DJ Vlad, bro. He be asking that question now, like obvious,
like who?
For no reason.
Like who?
DJ Vlad, the Jewish guy.
Just call me DJ.
You're interrogating people.
I'm interrogating people when you guys are bringing it up, and I'm interrogating you.
That's what he said.
That's some racist ass shit.
Jackie is like what 5'9". Yo, I could see Jackie yoking up a dude, especially like if you're shorter than 5'9". Like
that's what I'm saying. She brought it up, so don't call me fucking Vlad. Jackie, you slapped him up because if you did, that's gangster.
She admitted to it in the Discord. Yeah, she put hands. She doesn't do it no more.
Right now, that's what I'm about to ask her. And she's like, "Oh, that's a little thing. That's no big deal. We could." How many more have you had after that, Jackie? Have you had 3 more DV cases? 5 more in your life? I mean, it's just a DV case. It's no big deal, according to my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Where I come from, a DV case is no big deal.
It ain't no big deal to being behind.
At all, bro.
More to the point, like in my example, it could be some bullshit. You could say anything. You feel me?
Yeah, but when it's 5-6 times, bro, come on now.
But that's a good point if it's a lot, right? But it is true, right? And a woman can say anything. A woman can say anything, right? And the cops, they don't need proof, right?
Give her the benefit of the doubt. Yep.
Yo, they can say anything, but if you find yourself in that situation often, then it's a common denominator in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just stay away from that drama shit.
Right. The common denominator is you.
And his situation is the same.
And because it's perfectly normal to go inside a gymnasium and yoke up your baby mama from the neck and take her out to the hallway. I
thought he grabbed her by her shirt.
Nah, man. And then after that, you know, in the hallway, because if you guys have not read the fucking the record, he also beat the shit out of this other woman where she can't hear out of her ear either.
Somebody have been killed this nigga where I'm from, bro. I swear to God.
Look at this dude. Man, shut up with your Philly shit, bro. Shut up.
Then blew him away, bro.
Yeah, shut up. Ain't nobody doing shit. Oh yeah.
All right, let's not talk about unalive.
Yeah.
Let's not go too far.
Que mucho habla este, bro.
Jackie is gangster. Jackie's fucking gangster, though. Okay, fuck it. Yo, how hard did they laugh at him when they found out that he fucked him up?
Hey, Jackie, you want to yoke me up? It's all good, baby. I won't call the cops on you, baby. I won't call the cops on you, baby.
Old pervert. Pervert. All right. Well,
60-something-year-old man. Wow.
He started the beef and he just left.
You got his blue chew on. You got your blue chew. Okay, I see you.
For it not being for the internet, he don't talk like this in real life, bro. Dude be on his hands and his knees, bro. Mostly on his knees.
What if he did though? Like that'd be interesting, right?
Who's Keith Lee?
No way. No way, bro. There's
no way. Here's the guy talking about I'll be blowing his head off. You know, guys like you don't do shit. Guys like you will end up fucking crying, begging, bitch.
I don't know who that is, Marco.
I know.
All right, guys, let's come on. Let's move on, please. We're
got a lot of proof otherwise, though.
HLD was a rapper. He would be the old dirty bastard.
Definitely first.
He's a food reviewer. You look like some food reviewer, McCall.
HLD money to meet him in person, bro. I swear to God. I've never.
I don't think Marco wants to promote that though.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on. Don't
shit out of me.
I can't wait. I can't wait. What's that guy's name? TY or TP? What's that guy's name? We gotta see that
shit either. Go wait and wish. Stupid motherfucker. He's gonna be just like you on his knees.
Calm there, bro. Calm down, bro.
You got any fights this weekend?
Calm down.
Nah,
anything going on this weekend? Let me look.
Wait, when is the Haney one? November
22nd.
Word.
What do you mean that the Haney knockout? Haney getting that's
Haney getting fucked up, bro.
He might. He very well might.
Nah, he getting fucked up. I'm sorry.
No,
I know y'all want to say 50-50, but
you wouldn't be surprised. Hold on, you be honestly, you know boxing. You're a fighter. You wouldn't be surprised if Haney can outbox him. I'm not saying it's going to happen. But
I know boxing, but I could also say that Devin Haney doesn't have all the skills in boxing. Like people make him to be this Mayweather guy. Bro, Haney has been open to the left hook before Ryan Garcia. So,
well, first off, Brad Norman hits harder than Garcia, but not faster. But the question is, you didn't answer it. Would you be surprised if Haney outboxes him?
Yes.
Would that surprise you?
Yeah, actually, I would.
Okay. I would be
surprised if Haney outboxes. Have you ever watched Norman's film?
Yeah, I've seen Norman. I've seen Haney for a while. Actually, Haney actually trained in my gym. He went to John's boxing gym with his little brother too.
You know, Norman struggles with boxers with good footwork. Like he's only
but you know, Norman is also 24 and he's still developing these skills. So
he's growing.
What boxer did he struggle with? Who did he struggle with, Miguel?
The dude he almost lost to.
What's his name?
It was he had problems with Boca Chica and he had problems with the brother.
That sounds like you're saying booty cheeks. Booty cheeks.
I know you're talking about. I forgot his name though.
Fuck, Randall,
Randall. Yeah, Randall.
Was it Randall?
It's like Quentin Randall something.
Yeah, there you go.
Quentin Randall. Yeah. I've seen those fights. Randall is a tricky boxer though. He's very technical. He's Haney got those similar skills too. But I feel like even a Randall guy has more. He doesn't leave himself open to the hook. From what I've seen in his career, so
all his fights are ugly.
Y'all keep saying he left himself open to the hook. The problem was he was trying to fight at the wrong range, bro.
He did that against Jojo Diaz. He did that against Linares. He did that against even Lomachenko. Lomachenko was catching him with the right hook.
When he was
Gamboa was putting it at him too for fucking 12 rounds.
He was at what range, Koki?
At which one? Which fight are you talking about?
All those examples you're trying to cite.
See, Clarissa,
there was one thing similar.
I kind of disagree with you, Clarissa, for once. I think Haney can box and move for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
He's going to have to exchange, though.
I don't think he has to exchange. I mean, look, it's going to happen every now and then, but he doesn't have to. He could fucking.
No, I'm not saying he has to fight the fight like that, but he's going to have exchanges with.
He's going to have some, but okay, they're going to happen, but you know.
It's gonna be like a 90-20 exchange, bro. He ain't gonna last.
Yeah,
90-20, huh?
I mean 90-10 real long.
I'm going. I guess I'm going for Brian Norman, because I like his style. Like I'd rather see Brian Norman have big fights than Haney because he's just more exciting. Nothing against I'm cool with Haney.
I seen him grow, man. I seen him grow.
Exciting. I mean, we agree, right? He's a much more exciting fighter.
He's gotten better. He's gotten better every fight since. You know what I mean? And you can see the progression from his age. You see that because of his young age, he's been growing. He's getting better and better.
You have to mention. He had the hand surgery, and like your dad said, after the hand surgery, he started knocking everybody out. The hand fight was a problem.
How do we see progression when we really just seen great matchmaking? They got him guys that stood in front of him.
Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Santiago,
a guy in the same style that gave him the issues before for us to say, oh, he fixed those problems. So
I know you're wishful thinking for Haney, but he's getting knocked the fuck out.
I don't know.
I got Norman knocking Haney out in like 5.
Damn. It's gonna be ugly. Wow. It's gonna be ugly.
Just 5, huh? Okay.
Yeah, because once Haney feels that power, you think he's gonna do what he did against Ryan Garcia? You think he want to like take fucking like 5 knockdowns and look like the father from what's that TV show? I forgot that TV show with the twins. Sister.
Oh,
no, that was different. That was a different father. My bad.
Yeah, Tamara.
Nah, it was a different show. My bad. God, what's his name? Mr. Cooper? No. That's see, I'm talking about the shows now.
You didn't have no kids.
yeah, me and my little kid, that dude. So.
Fun Truck, where's your sparring, man? You said you're gonna show me some more sparring. Where's that?
Oh, you want to see me work?
What?
Are you talking to me?
No, Fun Truck right here. He.
I'll post some. I got shit.
You got some right now.
Shit too.
Let me go on my phone. I actually there was a Puerto Rican kid from Jersey. He came to my gym. I broke his nose. I didn't even want to.
Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't even want to. I was like, what the fuck?
Like I said, you always got that one asshole in the gym. And today it was Koki.
hey, listen, man. That was the dad. The dad said get in there, and the dad is like, "That's a grown man." I'm like, "A grown man? How are you talking to me? I'm the fuck."
Well, Papa, you
about to pay his medical bill or not?
You're 30-something.
We got Mamoon comes in here and fucking puts all his sparring out. That kid can fight. He's only 15.
Word? He's Indian, right?
Yeah. Well, Bengali, but close enough.
Okay. Bengali Tiger.
Yeah, he could fight. He's from Jersey. He's American, but he could fight. The kid has a lot of potential. He's so
I want to see a Bengali boxer. Like we seen Indian, we seen Pakistani. Let's get the Bengali dude out.
I was telling him he could be huge if he becomes. Yeah. There's never been a Bengali fighter like
never. He could be the first.
There's a billion of those motherfuckers. He would have mad support. He'd be chilling.
Yeah,
chilling. Hell yeah! I mean, there's only been one popular Indian fighter, which is probably Amir Khan. Well, he's Pakistani, but Pakistan, India, or Bangladesh, those are all they kind of have similar complexions. It's just Khan. Nah, they do. No. That's not.
Yeah.
You can't tell the difference between the three of them because they're very
Nah, but
close.
like if
I don't think they can
you
tell the
really knew,
difference.
they deeply hate each other. Like it's
They
deep.
might. They might. But look,
Nah, there's a caste system that legally.
Serbians and Croatians hate each other, but they're almost
Yeah,
identical.
but yo, India runs deep, bro. Like when you talk about they turn racism into algebra, bro. That shit is.
No, I get it. But my point is, you look at them, you can't tell who's who, because
Now you could. You actually could.
Not to the untrained eye, not to me.
No. Yo, bro, you have South Indians that are really dark, and you got Indians that look Arab. So.
Oh, that's racist. And then you tell the difference by what their like religion is too.
Yeah, you know, Makai probably fucked mad Indian bitch. He could tell the difference.
Talk about features, like for example, like Ethiopians have a very specific look to them. I could tell the difference between Ethiopian and maybe somebody from like Nigeria. Like, but that area of the country, Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, they're very similar with genetically. But whatever. Either way, he'd be the only one, the only American one I could think of. Amir Khan's the only one in general. Am I missing?
If you're a person who has a good hyperosmia, or in other words, super sense of smell, you can tell the difference.
I knew somebody was gonna say something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta give it an HOD
You
for
gotta
that.
hit the button.
Oh, y'all I gotta use that one HOD. I gotta use it out at work. Man.
Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist.
Is that any more racist than what he said, that they all look the same and shit?
I said they're genetically similar is a big difference.
Well, we're all genetic. Yo,
you know what's
genetically, DNA-wise, we're all the same.
You know what's racist and you know what's ignorant? Saying all Asians look alike. Like, I could tell a total difference between Japanese or Chinese or Korean. Like, that's racist. But, like, when you have people from the similar regions, like, you know, like I'm saying, like Croatians and Serbians, they look fucking identical, but they hate each other. And they don't consider themselves, but genetically, they're very similar. So you have a lot of countries.
But yo, India's, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, they're all like top 10 in population. So it's like there's going to be groups within those groups. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like they have states that people have no idea what the fuck the other person's saying.
You can say Taiwanese and Chinese look alike because they do, because they're genetically almost identical.
From each other.
They fucking hate each other, and they think they're so different. So that's what I mean. But to answer the question, am I missing any other fighter of any of those countries besides Amir Khan that's ever made it? I don't think so.
No.
Just Bangladesh and Sri Lanka.
Yes.
Who the fuck's from Bangladesh and Sri Lanka?
No, I'm just saying there's no fighters from there. Ones
that have big names. The only big name I could think of is Amir Khan in history.
He's saying the same thing you're saying, Marco. There's nobody.
Right.
Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah, no, it's not. Like, I was telling Mamu, man, he could pop off. Because he'll get the actual Bengalis, and he'll get the American, the ones who are in America.
I'll bring Mamu to my gym. We're by a big Bengali population in the Bronx, so.
I mean, he's in Jersey. He's mad far from the Bronx.
But. I mean, come on, bro. I'll get that motherfucker on the New Jersey Transit and like get a Dominican taxi up here.
You say mad far, you must mean like 2 hours max. Again, I could drive 7 hours south.
Nah, it's probably closer than that. What the Bronx from Jersey is what? Hour and a half, maybe?
Not even. Nah, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Bro, once you're in the Heights, that's like 5 blocks. You're already by the bridge.
I'm gonna look that up. If you're right, I apologize. There's no fucking way.
I've done it on bike. I've done it on a fucking bicycle with no motor.
Okay, I'm gonna do Bronx.
With no motor.
So Dalsim is truly just a fantasy fighter from Street Fighter because it ain't real, man.
He's in Patterson. Yeah, so here it says an hour and 9 minutes from Patterson to the Bronx. So and that's why no traffic right now. So I'm about right. It's like an hour and a half, hour 45 with traffic.
Is Patterson central or what part of Jersey is that?
I think that's like the Newark. It's like a little past Newark. That's where is Bob still in here?
Patterson is North Jersey.
North.
Oh, okay. Can't be that bad.
Bob, man.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. But Patterson is still closer than you are, right, Bob? Way closer.
Yeah, Patterson is way closer than.
Isn't Patterson near Newark? Isn't that like a couple towns from Newark?
Patterson's up there near Newark. Yeah.
You drive to where Bob's at, Koki. That shit's like 2.5 hours. More, maybe 3. Right? How long does it take you to get to?
I will say, man, Newark got some of the most beautiful African girls I've ever seen. Girls from I'm talking about like Congo, like Beautiful Kenya.
That's racist.
Gangonese. How's that racist, bro? Calling some fine ass bitches fine.
Nah, man. If you go out there, man, they'll cook you. They'll cook you that rice. Like, oh man,
bro, with the beautiful smiles, bro.
Yeah, I had the mom like squeeze my feet.
I could get to Shea Stadium in like an hour and 20, depending on going on New Jersey Turnpike. Because my nephew was in the hospital near Shea Stadium, so I don't know.
All those states on the East Coast are the same. Y'all are close together.
Close-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, we're close, but we're like blocked by traffic and shit. So everything is like it can take 2 hours.
Be hella sassy. They always talking with their hand and that hip. Yeah or no? Well, my answer to that, my friend, is
that's racist.
I'm saying though, how you gonna say somebody talk sassy while talking sassy?
you forgot the flip flops, so bro.
Indian people love, man. Indian girls are definitely. I mean, the thing with Indian girls is this: in my experience, it's either a 10 or a 1.5. There's no.
A lot of them.
That's been my experience, right?
My problem is I wouldn't know if the smell is good or not, if it's curry or if it's naturally it's bad down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, after 2 hours, you find out.
Yo, está bueno esto está malo, bro. Está podrido, güey.
All my Boricua mommies were smelling like Goya Malta.
Hey, all my white girls smell like mayo and dog water.
That's the reference. They still got Goya Malta. That's no more.
Yeah, I love Goya Malta, but I'll be getting India.
India,
yeah, man. Where were we? How do we? I don't even know how we. Oh, we're talking about.
We were talking about Gary Antoine Russell and Andy Hiroka.
You were gonna look in your phone and give us some sparring clips. That's what was happening.
Right.
Right
and I'm looking at these upcoming fights. Don't skip. Fast forward to November to Haney Norman. We got Makhmadov, right? We got Ennis Lima. We got Thurman.
Nobody's talking about Ennis.
We saw the face-off today of Lubin and Ortiz, and Lubin looked bigger than Ortiz, bro.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Damn, he looked bigger.
Oh, we talking about upcoming fights. How we have 2 pay-per-views on the same night? Which and both of them should be right now. That's hard.
What's on the same night?
Makhmadov and Lima. Ennis, however you want to say that. But the Allen Makhmadov fight and Ennis Lima, both on the 11th of October.
I'm talking about 2 pay-per-views. Read the 2 pay-per-views on the same night.
Hold on, I'm looking at it on the zone right now.
Fighting, Parker.
And it's fighting pay-per-view.
Yeah, Worley Parker. That's the only one I see on that night.
Nah, this what's the other fight that's on that night?
When is Thurman and Fendora fighting?
Yeah, that's the same night. Thurman Fendora, same night.
Oh, that's the one. Okay.
But
November 8th.
Should the November 8th be early in the afternoon because it's over in the UK?
Damn, I'm confused.
That's right. The Parker
they both disgusting. It shouldn't be pay-per-views, either one of them.
Isn't Thurman and Fedora October 22nd? Or am I confused?
This is the thing. Just the
Worley fight is actually
a big fight over there, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
Just because in one market it's not a huge fight. Over in the UK, that's a huge fight.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
I understand, but we shouldn't have pay-per-view for that. Why we have
says the card starts? That card starts at 10 a.m. my time. That UK.
Because
the Parker
the reason why we got pay-per-view is because the zone is owned by fucking Brits. So they're gonna feel some type of way over there if we get it for free and they have to pay for it, but they gonna get
but sometimes it's the opposite that we're paying for it and they're getting it for free.
Yeah, because it's owned by Brits. Of course they're gonna give it to themselves for free.
Yeah, but I think it's more about the business side. We pay for America pays for everything in this fucking world. It's as simple as that. We pay for everything.
Stop being idiot ass consumers. Create some shit.
Yeah, it's just the way it is, man. Being the greatest country on earth.
Yeah.
Damn.
We got it like that.
Oh. Turn the camera on, HL. He doesn't even tell us how old he is. He's not turning on the fucking camera. Latin America gets all fights.
Dude is a grandpa troll. Like, get the fuck on.
Oh shit!
Hey, you better respect your elders in Makai. What the fuck, bro? You gonna be talking about what, bro? I'll tell your mama, bro. You can whoop your ass talking to an older like that.
Latin America gets all
How do
fights.
y'all think Parker's gonna do with it?
I knew he was gonna respond Stop. Y'all stop.
Say, who was just talking? Was that DeMarcus?
Yeah, I was just saying, how do y'all think Wardley's gonna do against Parker?
We were talking about that yesterday.
That's official?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the 11th. It's
We
coming
talked
up.
about that yesterday. What the hell is wrong with you?
I wasn't here. I wasn't on the stream, bro.
No, I'm talking about Marco.
Yeah, I don't
We were
remember
looking
that
at his
part.
age and shit. We were looking at the age. Parker's 33 and old boy's 30, I think it is.
Yeah, Wardley's
Parker's only 33. That's crazy.
Right?
Excuse me, not the 11th, the 25th.
I believe Wardley's
I was a sophomore.
Joe Joyce. Joe
I think I was a
Joyce-ish.
sophomore in college when Joshua and Parker.
Wardley's a little overrated, but I think
Too simple.
Is that DeMarcus?
That's why I see Parker. That's why I got Parker.
We
But I
thought
don't like
Parker was like 38, 39 and
me
shit, and
either.
we looked it up yesterday. He's 33. Like, damn.
Yeah, I thought he was damn near 40. So,
that was on my shit, HLD. You got it. Marco wasn't
there. We
so
go.
yeah,
I know. I didn't talk about no damn.
Same shit, different place.
No,
You know, Parker's been fighting those big, fat, stationary guys.
that's what I'm saying. Or
He's
guys
accustomed to
who
that
stop throwing punches. Guys who like Wilder and Zhang literally didn't throw any punches.
Well,
Like record low CompuBox type shit.
Let me be clear. I don't like Parker's style. I would prefer a Wardley style, but he's just too simplistic. Parker has too much experience at that level. He's gonna
out Bacoli, who just got finished eating a lot of hors d'oeuvres and took it to fight on a 3.5 minute notice. So like, we're impressed by that. No, I'm not trying.
tripping. You know,
he's more active.
I don't criticize people, but that's
Parker.
what it is.
Parker has been more active, and I'm gonna go with Parker because of it. He's not as old as I thought he was, so that gave him extra points.
Wardley has a very high knockout percentage, right?
He does.
Yeah, but versus who?
If you're gonna, if you needed to fight anybody to prepare for Parker, it would be Justice Huni.
Knockout,
and he's a puncher,
wow.
Marco.
He was the
95%
perfect fighter for him to
knockout.
fight right before Parker.
Versus who? And where he
The only
knockouts
person he didn't knock out was his very first fight against a dude who was 8-17.
The only person. That's why I wanted to see him specifically against what's his name from
Tuma?
Nah, the other big baby.
Talking about Caballero? Oh, the other big baby, Anderson or Miller?
No, Miller. I wanted to see him again. I wanted to
Oh,
see
he got
him
a draw against this Frazier Clark guy who he knocks out in the rematch.
Clark's face in the second fight.
So, but you're right, guys. None of these fighters are nowhere near known. I mean, none of them.
But still,
that Clark fight was good. Both of them.
I'm not gonna lie, Marco. He's punching, and at heavyweight, punching is dangerous.
I remember looking him up.
You know what I mean?
I remember looking him up and not being very impressed with him.
You're not going to be impressed.
And Wilder was still punching until the Parker. That was really like the big fall off.
I would say this, Marco. Don't look at necessarily just the record. If you go and look at the film, it's the way he's doing this shit. He's active and he's punching. Now that could be to his downfall. If Parker,
I'm watching him right. Matter of fact, hold on.
He's a little sloppy.
He's too slow. Yeah.
I'm watching him right now. This is awful fucking.
I mean, Zhang was able to knock Parker down twice.
Yeah, I got Parker winning this fight.
I got to edge it to Parker based on experience.
I gotta lean towards Parker, but I need to see the weigh-ins and see what type of shape Parker's gonna be in.
Okay.
I got Parker out counter him like all day, all night, bro.
Getting in between those punches. He's too slow. I was just thinking that getting in between them. You know?
It's gonna be too many gaps.
But Koki, what if he's the fat Parker that we've been seeing? He hasn't been too quick with his hands.
He can get dropped. I could see Parker getting dropped and then like taking it to a UD because a lot of his fights are not like dominance. He'll get a stoppage here and there, but he's in a lot of close fights too. I just see him coming out with a UD at least. Or
Parker got knocked down by Zhang.
Let's see. Here we go.
You know,
let's see. Here we go. Fabio Wardley. Now let's see what we got here going here.
Wardley's power is going to carry late.
All right. Not
I told you he's a little
bad, but not impressive. Hands low. Okay.
You gotta watch that.
Just big motherfuckers
his most recent fight.
That's what I'm saying. Wardley's gonna come in the smaller, in shape. He's gonna be in his face. He's gonna be punching. He's gonna be active. And nobody that Parker has fought recently has been as active as this.
Look how low his hands are when he punches.
Well, how long ago
Yeah,
was
but
this?
the thing is this. I think this is at towards the end of the fight. I don't know.
I mean, this dude isn't punching back. He's just
round
trying
four.
to. He's trying to Floyd shell him and not doing a good job at it.
I could see Parker catching him in between all of that shit.
Yep.
You got the Justice Hooney
wide
fight
punches,
was,
bro.
That's
Wide
a nice
How
bit of
big
hair.
are those?
Whoa, this guy's teeing off on him like Tiger Woods.
He's been in some close ones.
Ooh.
Bitch
Yeah,
just
very. Who said you said Macau, right? Sloppy. You're
sloppy.
very, very sluss.
Super
Dude, it's
sloppy.
sloppier than a
Yeah.
BJ.
But he's just active. He
Yo,
just-
there was a young heavyweight in that. Where was that fight at? I think it was the Jojo Diaz and Ruguru fight. I'm trying to find out his name, man. It was a young dude, bro.
you
Nice
talking about
heavyweight.
recently.
Yeah, and the Jojo Diaz.
That was
and
nice.
Ruguru.
Pro Grace.
That was
Yeah.
nice. This right here, guys. This is
Work.
nice. This is
With
like
the
the
right
speed
hand?
of- Yeah, watch. Now it's a two-piece. It's a Lennox Lewis and
Bop.
Sim Rockman joint.
Yeah,
Boom.
I said it's a.
He threw the left hook to kind of distract, and
left
then
hook,
came.
right hand.
Yep.
It's a looping right hand too.
I'm not watching these shitty ones. Oh, who? What? Andy Ruiz? He fought Ruiz?
No,
Damn, I didn't know he
Damn.
fought Ruiz.
that's
This
the
ain't
thing, bro.
Ruiz.
I know,
This is
guys. I'm
fat
joking.
guy.
Yo, it's like a big girl pulling the shit up over her belly to hide it. We see you, fat. That's hella funny.
Hey,
Hey, but you saw that Superman punch that fat boy did?
love to.
So this is obviously. I mean, look, this guy's actually not too bad when he throws. He's just not throwing.
Got quick hands.
Yeah, right.
It's like
Quick hands, considering it's wrapped in gelatin.
Yeah, it's feet.
Yo,
though.
his
It's feet.
arms, this dude's arms are bacon wrapped. He has bacon wrapped arms, but he
Oh,
can't.
that's Butterbean son.
Body shot. I would have gone back to the body.
Nah.
No,
Yo.
guys.
He reminds me of remember Ready to Rumble boxing. Remember the fat character in the
Oh,
game.
hell yeah. Yeah, I forget his name,
that-
but yeah.
right
hell
there. This is what Alberto looks like, guaranteed.
Yeah.
He's
a
the
fucking,
Kool-Aid man. He's the
fluffy.
Kool-Aid
This is what
man with
Alberto
no
looks like.
color, bro.
I didn't say shit.
So look, his punches. He's not. Wardley isn't bad, but he's not. He's just okay, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, he's super average. He's super.
Look
average.
at him, bro. Look at you.
Alberto's
this
getting
is-
fucked up.
This is the thing, though. He's super average,
Hit him in the
Marco,
belly.
but he's active, bro. He's super active, and Parker has not been.
I like this right here when he's doing what he's doing.
All of us who've gotten
Come on,
in the
that
ring
fat dude
with
can't
like
do
this,
shit.
All of us who've gotten in the ring with dudes where we start feeling ourselves, dancing around. It's about doing it against better cut. Wow, he is.
Damn, he fucked them up.
He got the cherry Kool-Aid.
Now he's looking like the real Kool-Aid man, bro. He just needs some of that red coming down.
Let's see what goes on here.
It's
Which
like,
one's
fuck
where?
that.
He's on the left. Okay. Now this guy's at least in shape,
Yeah. Small.
ish, but he doesn't.
Well, that's
like
got
Parker
weird shit.
size.
Nice
Ooh, we
counter.
got caught.
He gets
Nice-
caught, bro. He doesn't
nice
have.
counter.
Ah, you see, this guy's like Parker size too.
No, Parker's
true.
way bigger.
Nah,
than
Parker's
Wardley's
like
shorter.
240.
He's like two.
Parker's
Okay.
6'5". Oh, nice shot.
Parker's way bigger than that. And he
Is
has
he, bro?
been-
He looks small.
Okay, here he looks pretty fast and
Small.
powerful. Here he looked pretty good.
That
was a great
Justice
finish.
Hooney knockout was something. That Justice Hooney fight.
Oh,
is
absolutely.
definitely
Yep.
heavyweight.
That
That was
impressed
a
me.
good knockout.
This guy looks
Hooney
like
in that
Lou
fight.
Savarese.
And
This is Lou
Justice was
Savarese.
working him the whole a lot of that fight.
You guys remember Lou Savarese? That's what this guy looks like.
You see that
Yeah.
right to the body?
Oh,
Good
Mhm.
guys.
Ooh.
that was nice.
Parker's beating his ass, bro.
I think Parker.
It
Oh,
depends on
Jesus
Parker
Christ.
coming
I don't
in
know,
and
man.
shape.
Look at these guys. This guy looks like the missing link.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Who are
Parker's
these
beating this
people?
guy's
That's
ass.
Sasquatch.
Fabio is coming up now, so I mean,
That was nice. Look at this. I can't keep watching more of these missing link dudes he's fighting.
I mean, I don't know who's gonna win, but I give Worley a shot. Parker's a decent fighter, but he got a chance.
My thing is this:
You wanna-
if Parker comes in all big and sloppy and thinking he's just gonna stand in front of him and punch, he's
Oh no, he's got to move and use the superior boxing. That's his advantage.
no,
but
no, he's not
don't-
gonna move. It's just that he's gonna be so active, and it's gonna be can Parker keep up with his activity? Because if he doesn't catch him early and the fight wears on, Parker being big like that is Parker's gonna wear down, and he's gonna throw less shots, and this guy's gonna throw
I
more.
don't see him coming in big because his main advantage is the boxing aspect, right? Wardley got the
Fabio
power.
Wardley. Oh no, he's 6'5". No, he's the same size as Parker. People, they're both 6'5". They're both 240 something.
Oh, it's 240.
Damn, why does Parker look like he's not that size, bro? He looks like he's 6'3" and
fighting
shit.
Jong. And
He's just unassuming. He doesn't look as tall as you would think. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they
he
say
doesn't.
Parker's actually 6'4", and he's big. He's 240. Yeah, he's 240, 240. He was 267 when he beat
That's
Bacoli.
what you're thinking about. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he comes
they're
in
all
like that,
exact
that's
size.
nasty. He's
Well,
not.
He was trying to neutralize
who
the
said
size. I
Parker's
feel
been more
Bacoli.
active?
I don't know. I could
Because
be
Probably.
Parker kind of only fought 2 rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
And-
They keep saying he's been more active. Like
Yeah.
Wardley's been active as fuck
Yeah.
the last couple of years. He's been fighting like a motherfucker.
I mean, Dillian White beat Parker. Like, come on,
man.
And Joe Joyce.
Joe Joyce. That's unacceptable.
Joe Joyce knocked him out.
Yeah, but but Wardley hasn't fought anybody.
I mean, Joe Joyce is
He's fighting somebody now. You gotta fight somebody eventually. He's
right
fighting
at some point. Yeah, you
Parker,
can't
Joe
use that
Joyce
excuse
can
to
punch.
fight
fight
somebody.
nobody at one point.
Joe Joyce, but
Parker was standing in front of him.
yeah, but he has to send his punches priority mail. That's how long it take to land. Vlogs, what up, blood? Appreciate you, big dog. Shout out to Jackie.
Shout out, Jack.
First, man, that's the only super chat of the day. I'm about to wrap it up in a little bit. Made some shit. Smoking Mo. Every heavyweight can punch.
I know YouTube was hating. I dropped off for a second. I tried to send a super, but it wouldn't let me. It said error. Like
That's
you
all
already
good.
have this.
Cash App, right? I appreciate you. I prefer the Cash Apps, as you guys know, so I'm not getting graped by YouTube's 30% rule. Damn. So that's actually kind of exciting fight. I kind of hope Parker loses because then people will stop saying he should fight Usyk. Like,
Word.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I mean, if he loses, he misses out on his opportunity. I mean, it is what it is. You know,
And
right now he's earned it. But if he loses the next fight,
yeah, man, we want to see fresh. I was gonna say fresh meat, but that sounds super gay. But you know,
we got a lot of old fighters, bro, that need to retire. All these guys,
we want to see the Caballels, the Wardleys, or the Itaumas. Like
all the old guys, they need to retire completely. The Furies, the AJs, the Usyk, the whoever the
Usyk
fuck
stick
them out, they all can just retire already. We need and you know,
replaced by who?
Same thing with Bud and Canelo, and you know,
replaced by who?
Let the young crop,
replaced by anybody.
The three we
let
just
the young crop do what they got to do.
I agree, man. We don't want to see these guys anymore. Replace them with anybody. We don't want to see them old guys anymore.
And then guess what you say, Jersey Bob? I don't know this guy.
Yeah, you're gonna say it's dead. Who the fuck are these guys?
Who is this guy?
You're right.
It's up to them to make a name.
I'd rather see unknowns than them old guys. I don't want to see them old guys.
It's got to be a transition.
Deontay Wilder ever again in my life. I never want to see him fight again.
Jersey Bob is like, man, if I want to see old guys, I just look at myself in the mirror. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, you're right.
See, I'm somewhere in the middle. It's got to be a transitional period where these guys give them a shot. Exactly, the passing of the torch, right? Fight the younger guys. Don't just.
I mean, but how many fighters out there that's displaying a beautiful brand of boxing, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, in fairness, the old guys, I mean, quite a few of them is still.
When is the Olympics coming up?
You don't know, sir.
I think 2 years.
In 2 years, maybe
2028.
Maybe we'll get a fresh crop of guys. Who knows?
That still takes time for them to develop. We got some young names. Just fight them. You know,
there's some young guys. There's some young guys that's coming up in the amateurs right now that's gonna be dope or whatever. But like, as far as guys that are affecting the game right now, and that's the beauty of boxing. Everybody says, "Oh, anybody can get in, man. These guys are trash." That's the whole beauty of this sport is you can come from nowhere and come out on top. You can be a roach, and he's too small, 130. Never heard of him. Pro Box TV. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, well, he went with Gervonta Davis for 12 rounds and beat him.
Beat him. Yeah.
But what I'm saying, like Bacoli ain't actually young. He's like 30, but I'd rather see Bacoli than Dillian White. Come on, man.
Dillian White, that's the path. That's the whole point of the path of the torch. Dillian White just tried. His career is probably pretty much over, bro. He's not going to get another fight again.
So it's Chisora. They're both done. And look, Bacoli's one loss away from his shit being over too.
McCauley's one
He
loss.
is.
I want to see him with the full camp. I really thought he had a lot of potential, but he took the payday off the couch. Which I
No,
understand.
had a full camp against the FA Ajagba.
That's right. You didn't see him against a
That's
Jogba.
true.
That fight was fire
That's
for
true.
real.
I mean, don't it feel like Boots kind of passed on his opportunities?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I feel like
but he
Boots,
still has a
I feel
lot.
like
54 is thumping. So
yeah, but he's not gonna he's not gonna fight those guys, Marco.
Yes, he will.
maybe he'll do the winner of Ortiz and who's Ortiz fighting again?
I don't think
Lubin.
Lubin.
Every
He
time
ain't fighting that.
I don't think so. Every time there's like one of those fights available, something weird happened.
Virgil is selectively picking his guys. Boots is doing the same fucking thing.
It's the thing that y'all don't understand about boxing. Boxing.
Virgil fought Boachuk and Madrimov recently.
Boachuk is trash.
Politics is politics until Turkey steps in and removes all politics.
Yeah,
now I don't think
money removes politics.
And Boots is unfortunately working with Eddie Hearn. Now I know Hearn does work with Turkey.
No, but he couldn't get him to fight when he wanted to.
Thank you, Vlogs.
Didn't Turkey say something about Boots? Said he wanted a couple tune-ups.
Yeah,
and,
like
and Turkey was like, we don't do tune-ups over here.
He could say Eddie Hearn could do that.
What Turkey was upset about was the fact that he didn't want to take the fight when he wanted on the terms that he wanted, because Turkey is used to coming in saying this is what I want and getting his way. He's the man with the money.
But it's now happened 3 times with Boots.
Yeah, man.
When he wanted Boots to fight Virgil, he turned them down. When he wanted him to fight Tio, he turned them down. And then again, when he wanted him to fight now he's talking about tune-ups and shit. He's tired of that dude.
The worst
man.
part of it is that Boots is so fucking talented. Like that's the worst part of it. It's like
I think Boots is gonna find it. I think that was the whole point of the sparring, which I said from the jump was like, but Boots is interjecting himself in this Canelo shit for a reason. He's playing an angle. I think Boots is gonna end up getting a Bud fight.
Bro, that's a lot of greasing, bro. How do you call that, TJ? You call
Bud
that
already won he won the 154 title.
Too much.
Right?
HLD, you want to say too much sauce? You putting too much sauce on
bro. Guys, did Bud win the belt against Madrimov?
Yes, he won the belt against.
So if he already won 54, I don't see him trying to fight for another 54 belt. He'd rather
go. Bud is not going back to 154 though.
Yeah, Boots is searching for vacant titles. That's his game. He's gonna go wherever there's a vacant title. That's where Boots is going.
Then Virgil. Look at Virgil. He's 27 years, doesn't even have a fucking title. He's the interim champion, and instead of trying to challenge Fundora, he's out here then trying to duck. Doesn't want to fight Xander in Puerto Rico because God forbid. Oh my God, but you don't have no belt, and then you go steal a mandatory to another champion in what's this guy? The Russian guy's name? Come on, guys, help me out. The Russian guy. Bakram. Instead of challenging Bakram, he steals his mandatory and Lubin. Like, what the fuck? These guys don't want to fight the bus. They don't.
Ortiz just beat Madrimov, didn't he? He did better against Madrimov.
He did. It was a different puzzle to solve, but
it was nothing, bro. We look with Bohachuk, bro. Bohachuk is trash. Anybody think that Bohachuk is all that? No, is that Virgil Ortiz makes fucking C class fighters? He just makes them exciting. It's war. Anybody that he just makes it war because he can't box.
Fights. I don't understand why you guys will never understand this.
He can't box. He's a punching guy.
Styles make fights. It's
heated. Yeah, I agree.
Styles make fights, bro.
Yeah, he sucks.
I know he sucks.
Damn, tough crowd, man.
Hey, man.
This is HLD, everybody's favorite troll grandpa. He's tough as nails. He can fight, but he's never fought before.
Oh, I've never fought before. No, I've never fought before.
Fundora is over at the PBC, right? You think he's ever going to
crazy to everybody, and nobody's ever done anything.
Nobody's done anything. Yep. Biscuit.
Your favorite grandpa troll.
I like this beef. This is the new one. I like this one. Let's keep it going for a little bit.
Females, he doesn't have all day in front of biscuit. You're sitting here trolling, saying biscuit. horny, bro. You're 6.
Biscuit.
Grow up.
Biscuit.
Grow up. You're 6
Biscuit.
years old. You're about to. This is the thing, though. When you get off of this live, you're gonna curl up on your little couch.
On my little couch.
With a warm glass of milk and a romance novel.
No, man, I gotta have my glass of magnesium, man. That's what I gotta have.
That's my wife takes magnesium every night. It helps you sleep.
Hey, yeah, man.
Is that right?
Gotta do that.
I might need to fuck with it.
All right, listen, guys. I'm done. Tomorrow afternoon. On that note, cool. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Good night, Biscuit.